What's up, everyone? Alchemy ahead of us, because there is an event going on today for cooking in alchemy. I decided that today we're going to be going down just everything that we can about alchemy. The same thing that we did the other day, we're going to be doing with alchemy, because after all of that gathering, the only other thing that you can do with your ingredients is either cook with them, process them, or use alchemy. So today we're going to go down alchemy, and I'm going to show you guys how to gear for alchemy, how to start alchemy, just everything that we can go on about alchemy. So let's get everything set up and we will jump right into it, because I think I should be set up for most of everything that I'm going to be showing you guys today. It's going to be a fun day. At least I'm going to try to make it a fun day. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day in Black Desert. Okay, let's get our tags and everything set up, and we'll be good. Don't worry, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, we're gonna share some moments together, we're gonna have fun with this alchemy lesson. Alright, let's put our tags, because I do have tags. Now, learning alchemy is a lot easier because... Hold on, let me get my dog up. Come on, little weenie. Swear that dog. Alright. Let's get our game title. But alchemy is a lot easier to level up now that we don't have to really worry about the bottlenecks. Our bottlenecks were simplified, unified, all of that good stuff with our quality of life updates that have been coming out. So it's going to be fun. We're not going to have to struggle with getting our oils made or trying to go for certain elixirs anymore. All right. Now that we have everything ready and waiting, let's go ahead and get this all set up. All right. So to start off with, alchemy is basically making your own elixirs, from your little life skilling elixirs to the more important mob grinding elixirs, the buffs, the combat elixirs that you're going to be using out there while killing your monsters and earning money. It can be used for Imperial Alchemy to earn you a little bit of money back, and you can just sell the ingredients off in the central market. But before you get started with alchemy, there are a couple things that you will have to set up first. Either you can go out and gather the materials manually, or you can have workers go ahead and do it. If you guys don't like to go out and manually gather out in bare, I prefer to have workers go out and gather the materials. If you take a look, there are certain nodes around the map that you can have your workers set up to get materials passively, so you're not running out there all the time. This is one, for example, for the Fortune Teller Mushroom. And there is an NPC over here in Calon that you can also get the mushrooms. You can get water, purified water from over here in the Sand Bazaar, talking to the NPC here too. So if you guys don't like to go out and manually do it, or have workers, say, like at the Canad vacation spot getting the muddy water and the purified water, you can have an alt set up over there and just buy everything from the NPC. What's up, San? How you doing? But just check around the map. Check around the map. There are other locations that you can set your workers on, and they can get the materials needed, like soak honey grass, for example. Or you have, let's see. I've already done that one. You got arrow mushroom over here at the Forest of Plunder. But just look around, see which ones work out for you, if it's even worth going out and getting the materials and having them work, like the Silver Azalea over here at the northern plains of Serendia. But just look around, see which ones work out. Now, for manually gathering, There are a couple areas that you can go and get the herbs that you want for yourself. The mushrooms and things themselves are going to have to be looked up. I don't have exact areas for the mushrooms. Oh yeah, another guide. We have to go down Alchemy today, man. We have to go down Alchemy. But 2 locations off the top of my head that have some pretty good herbs that you can get. One here being next to Velia, so it's a little bit closer to Olia. And the other place being over here in Bear. Bear has the best location for all of your herbs that you can possibly gather. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of guides, there are rotations out there. I have a lot of things in the library that you guys can check out to see your herb gathering at both locations, both here and the Serene Spring next to Velia. Now, after you've gotten your materials, the next place that you should be heading over to is Olia. Olia has a lot of good dailies that you can do to start leveling up your alchemy. They have gathering dailies out there to get the materials together for your alchemy. Just little odds and ends out there, and it makes for a great alchemy capital, so you can put all of your materials here and not have to worry about the other storages or having to travel any other place because all of your dailies are there and all of your materials are there. You can get a residence, which I suggest going for, say, a residence here because it will be close enough to the cooking materials, the Imperial, and it's not that far away from the storage if you guys don't have the personal storage. Oh, it's right here. If you guys don't have the personal storage, so any one of these houses, preferably this one or this one, would do. But yeah, Olivia is a great way to start getting all of your dailies. If you guys don't want to run out there or you want to know the actual quest, you can find them down over here. Let's see, where are they? Oh man, it's been a while. Right here. Alchemy Beginner. The Olivia Alchemy Journal will have all of the dailies that you guys will need or will be going through. As you can see, it will give you some money back, some materials. It will give you the alchemy experience. Just little ways to start getting ahead with your alchemy before actually starting to brew up any of the alchemy elixirs or the bloods. Another way is the progression pass. Again, like I said in the last guide, I'm not sure if you guys have this unlocked, but if you guys do, there should be a section... Oh, I don't think they have a section for alchemy in here. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, I take that back. I take that back. Wow, that was unexpected. Okay, so scratch the progression pass. The other way that you guys can go ahead and start leveling up your alchemy is by doing the Alchemy Guru quest. You will have to already have started your alchemy, so while out there doing your Olivia dailies and things like that, you can go and start doing the Guru quest, but it will offer a lot of experience and give back the sharps to go ahead and or whatever you guys do. It used to be a lot better before they unified all of the sharp black crystal shards, but hey, we can still get the experience, right? All right, so after you guys have started getting the materials, you guys have had your workers out there gathering everything, and you guys are ready to start getting into alchemy. First step is obviously the gear. You get gear for getting leveled up in your alchemy if you go down into your goal, or for me, it's going to be in my completed. You get an alchemy costume or the outfit for hitting... Let's see, where is it? There we go. Once you hit Alchemy Professional, you do get the Alchemist clothes, but I suggest getting your silver embroidered. Your silver embroidered can be made at any costume mill in any major town. Coming over here to Heidel, you can see costume mill. I suggest getting your silver embroidered. Your silver embroidered will come with the experience and the alchemy time reduction. See right there. At a +4, it'll give plus 25% alchemy experience and reduce your alchemy time by 5 seconds. But the +3 is the sweet point. Your +4 is a little bit bougie, going a little over the top, and your +5 will be the best in slot for the silver embroidered, but this will help you start leveling up to hit Guru. Now, if you guys are worried about mastery, you can start out with your Logia. Your Logia will be the cheapest and the easiest to get. I suggest going out and buying your Try. Enhancing can be a little bit harder with the fail stacks being fixed. Though we do have the Agris Essence to help out with the enhancing. As you can see here, it will only count if you fail, so keep that in mind. But enhancing Logia, it is a little bit harder than say the combat gear, with not having any type of way to enhance or increase the fail stack. No type of crons. We are basically just blind tapping at this point. But if you get lucky, you can go and get your Try. Your Try is going to be the sweet spot to go ahead and get for starting out with your alchemy before having to invest money into your manas. Now, if you guys are trying to go and progress further, I suggest getting your manas. Let me find my manas. Now, manas is great. Manas has more mastery. Mastery is... Oh, we should first go down, I guess, the benefits for alchemy. I forgot about that. I did. So, the higher your alchemy, the more difficult elixirs and things that you can make, with Guru being the best, having the ability to go ahead and purify your own light stones. Mastery for alchemy, when it comes to alchemy, the higher your mastery, the higher chances of doing a mass proc, which will give you, like, say, 10 or 12, 20 of the elixir that you're trying to do, and will increase the chances of trying to get the rare byproducts, like the mysterious catalyst or the sturdy alchemy stones, your burnt remnants, things like that. The last thing that your alchemy mastery will affect is the Imperial delivery, which the Imperial delivery sucks. If you head over to a good website, which I suggest if you're trying to level or make money with alchemy, bdiolytics.com, and you head over to the Guru boxes, you can see that the value that you're making is pretty fucking low compared to, say, cooking Imperial turn-in. So I don't suggest it. If you guys are trying to go for the seals, then your alchemy mastery will increase the money that you make. But jumping back into our gear, you want to start out with your Logia. Your Logia is great if you are worried about mastery. Trilogia is going to be your sweet point. Then you can start working on either investing your money into getting your Tri Manas or building your Alchemist clothes to, I guess, try to enhance, which it's a lot harder to enhance your mana, so keep that in mind. I don't suggest it. Just buy your Tri Manas. But you do have the option when you guys are trying to go for the higher mastery clothes. If you are doing the Imperial turn-ins, you can turn in 5,000 of the Imperial Alchemy Seals to get your Manas Alchemist clothes, if that's one way you guys want to do it, or they can be bought off the central market. But enhancing can be a lot harder. I don't suggest it. You'll waste your money. But that's the gist of your alchemist clothes. Your accessories, obviously the same route. You'd want to go with your Logia first, then you can start either trying to enhance it up to Tet or Pen, or just investing your money into getting your Tri-Manas. Your Tri-Manas is going to be your sweet spot for your life skilling, your Best in slot will be the Tet. You'll probably have to buy it. I don't suggest trying to enhance that up. Don't do it. You'll probably 9 times out of 10 fail at it and break it. Your Filmoros accessories are a tri-grade version of your mana, so those are a lot easier to get with either getting the season pass token, the season tokens from just doing the season tunes over there on the season servers, or getting the 300 byproducts or getting the 300 byproducts from a Liana quest that you can do, a one-time family quest. These are exchangeable at any time, going back to Liana and exchanging them with the materials needed, but that's how you would progress through your accessories. I would not worry about pen. Your pen clothes, just buy them. Your pen accessories, just wish or try to tap them up for the memes, but they're a lot harder to get, and a lot of times I don't suggest them as the best in slot. They're just bragging rights at this point. Now, for your alchemy artifacts, the alchemy artifacts can be obtained from doing the Imperial Alchemy turn-ins. They're a lot harder to get, like the cooking or, say, the training with having the ability to get the generalized life or the generalized life experience or the mastery artifacts and the processing artifacts. So they're a little harder to get, but if you play your cards out right and you continue doing it, you can get either the alchemy experience or the alchemy mastery artifacts, which I have the experience to help getting up to Guru 50 or Guru 100 in our case now. As for the Lightstone combinations, we have a couple that we can go through. If we go into the infusion, all combinations, you can take a look at all of the combinations that are available to you. Heading down, we'll start out with the bare minimum with Ancient's Alchemy, which will give us alchemy experience plus 5%. It will require 3 of the Flora Time Lightstones. Moving down, we have the better one, which will give us plus 8 alchemy experience, called Collector of Shattered Stars. This will require all 4 time Flora Lightstones. Moving down further, we have the Mysterious Alchemist. This will give plus 16 alchemy experience, which it will require the 3 Flora Lightstones and 1 Iridescent Lightstone. Now for these are going to be more of the specialized Lightstone combinations. So for the specialized ones, we have... I'm not really worried about Mastery, but let's go down Mastery first. Let's go down the Mastery ones. We have the blah, 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 if I can find it. Oh, so it starts out at 8. Okay, so for the Mastery artifacts, or the Mastery Lightstone combinations, we have New Reagent, which will give plus 8 Alchemy Mastery. This will require the 3 Malleable Lightstones. Moving down, we have... Let's see, where are you? Right here. We have Dreamer, which will give plus 15 Alchemy Mastery, which will require the 4 Malleable. And then lastly, we have Imperial Alchemist, which will give the plus 30 Alchemy Mastery. It requires 3 Malleable and 1 Iridescent Lightstone. Now we can move on to the more more specified ones, the best in slot, if you will. This will be the Fragment of a Star and a Spoonful of the Moon. This combination I will use. I have it for my main, and whenever I'm doing alchemy, it's my go-to. It gives -2 alchemy time, plus 10 alchemy experience, the plus 20 alchemy mastery, and lastly, plus 30 weight limit. It will require, unfortunately, Flora Time, Flora Malleable, and the Wind Feather with the Iridescent Lightstone. Malleable is a little bit harder to get. It's not like Stir, but it can be a little more expensive, more so than the Iridescent Lightstone, which the Iridescent Lightstone is a little more expensive. Now, for leveling, if you guys are not trying to do your mastery, you're not trying to go for the rare drops, I suggest going for your choice and focus alchemy. It will reduce your alchemy mastery by 500, but it will give you the plus 30% alchemy experience. It requires the Flora Lightstone time, 2 of them, 2 time, 1 mind, Wind Lightstone, and the Iridescent Lightstone. This one is only used for power leveling, not for your rare drops. As you can see, I am using the Spoonful of a Moon Lightstone combination just for all of those added bonuses. That's going to be your best in slot, but will be a little bit more expensive with... Oh, looks like Malleable is less, going for 306 mil over here in NA, whereas the Iridescent is 635 this week. So this is a little easier and could be more up your alley than, say, the mastery or the experience. I'll throw on Mountain. So now, as for your Alchemy Stones, your Alchemy Stones is straightforward, with the Trance tier being the best in slot for your leveling with the plus 30 life experience that it will give you. The bonuses aren't really good, but you're mainly going to be using that stone for the plus life experience. This can be obtained from completing a Fulgir quest line that can be found in any major town speaking to Fulgir. I don't have the quest line, but if you head over to him, he should have it over here for you guys. Moving up the list is going to be the Blue Grade Life Spirit Stone. These can be obtained from either doing Polyforest or can be obtained from the Alchemy. You can obtain them from Alchemy byproducts like the rare drops from doing Alchemy, or you can get them from the Central Market. Let's see, we'll do the blue and the green. Okay, so the blue grid, these will be your starter stones. They're cheaper with 2 mil before you start venturing into getting your sharp Alchemy Stone of Life. Moving on to the sharp Alchemy Stone of Life, this is your next best in slot until you start trying to invest money. I am not telling you guys to try to go for your Splendid or your Resplendent. Your sharp is going to be your sweet spot before having to wait for a pre-order or trying to spend billions to trillions trying to get your Splendid. Okay, so just remember, sharp Alchemy Stone of Life, the sharp version. This will have more bonuses than, say, your Treants tier. Throwing that on, we can go ahead and compare. It will have more bonuses with the negative 1.4 seconds for your alchemy and cooking, your plus 14% processing success rate, 75 on your weight limit, plus 2 gathering and fishing level, and lastly, the gathering item drop rate plus 13%. The highest you can go is either your Resplendent or your Splendent. So that's going to be your best in slot for the time being until you start rolling in the dough and can have a year to wait to have someone spend sell it to you on the pre-order in the Central Market. Next is your Khan's Heart Life. This stone, you are not going to be investing into the stone for the actual bonuses. I mean, the bonuses are great. They're right below the sharp, but you're going to be going for the plus 25 life skill mastery passive. This stone you will use after you pop any stone. As you can see, pop your sharp and you can have those bonuses applied. Switch off to the sharp, or switch off to the Khan's Heart of Life, and you have the plus 25 mastery automatically applied while still having your sharp bonuses. So if you have the sharp, the resplendent, the splendid, you can pop it. The Stella, you can pop. The Stella is great having the plus 100 life mastery. So if you guys wanted the mastery, pop your Stella and then switch off to the Khan's Heart. Next, throw those on. Let's see, we've gone down all of that. So now we have the costumes. So the costumes are a little different, with either going for the uniform that can be bought from any luxury vendor in any major town. If you go over here, the alchemist clothes that you can get from the challenge for hitting professional alchemist, coming over here to the luxury vendor, or I think those are the only two ways that we can get them, but using the equipment tailoring coupon can turn it into a costume that will give us that plus 10% alchemy experience. Or if you guys go into the Pearl shop, you do have the option of going into the costume section and getting the Pavilla. The Pavilla costume does come with the plus 25. The Pavilla costume comes with a plus 15% alchemy experience and -2 on your alchemy time. So it's going to be the quicker, more pay to win option for trying to get that 1% alchemy time, but it is worth it in my personal opinion if you guys are trying to lean heavy into gear alchemy. What's up, Peter? How you doing today? We're out here going down alchemy. It's a fun time. Okay, so gone down the costume equipment tailoring coupon. If you guys needed to know how to get the equipment tailoring coupon, these can be obtained from, oh yeah, right there. These can be obtained from the Pearl shop for 1,500 pearls NA. I don't know what it'll be like for you guys' region, but you'll have to use one of these on the alchemy clothes to change it from the normal equipment to the costume. What's up, Rando? How are you today? What is up? What is up? I am teaching everyone about alchemy, everything that I know to try to help power level and speed up the process on getting your guru. Either that or trying to make money. Regardless, I'm here for you guys. Okay, so we've gone down all of that. The Capra's Book of Nature, I do have a video on that if you guys want to go check that out. I will leave the link down in the description, and or I'll just go and put it in the corner so that you guys can just click on it. But that will give you the plus 10 life experience, and for a summary, that can be obtained for completing your... Where is it? Right here. If you complete the Capra's record all the way up to volume 4, Allison will have a quest for you to exchange, or I guess choose whichever book that you wanted, either the contribution, combat, or the life experience one. Oh no, Rando, we have not gotten there yet. We are actually getting on to the crystals now. What's up, Ula? I'm making an alchemy guide today. Oof. Damn, is that not working? Hold on, let's see. Let's see if we can't get that sound working. Sound alerts, properties. Man, why is that not working? Okay, let me see. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. There, we should get that working. Okay, cool. Awesome. What's up, Blubba? How are you today? All right, now let's go down the crystals. We're gonna have to go down the crystal preset, which they're pretty self-explanatory. They're really easy. If you guys wanted to power level, I suggest going and getting all of the life crystals. The life crystals can be made using the forest crystal that can be found sniper hunting out there in the land of the morning light or fishing. And you have the option of using the sand coins to exchange for the forest crystal, but they can be crafted and or bought off the central market. This will give you plus 80 with all of the this will give you plus 80 with all of the crystals applied, minus the center. The center is more of a pay-to-win option. Don't mind that one. If you guys needed the mastery, same rules apply. All of the vital crystals can be used to give you guys, I think it is at least 120 or 180 or 160 mastery, something like that. But if you guys are looking for mastery, I suggest stocking all of the vital crystals in every slot. Gathering guide was good. Only missing is talking about gathering item drop rate. Yeah, unfortunately, there are a couple topics that I forgot to touch base on, like the pet skills and having them ping all of the things, or needing the pets to be fed to have them actually activate their skills and things like that. But yeah, there were a little topics. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna name it the almost complete guide. The almost complete. Okay, so that's mastery. Let's talk about weight. Now, if you guys have a problem with weight, the elixirs are too heavy, the ingredients are too heavy, another option is stocking up with a complete weight preset. This will vary by what you guys need or how you guys determine whatever crystals that you guys need. This is just my example of a weight preset that I am currently using for myself. But for mine, it will give me plus 460 weight onto my overall weight limit, which does come in handy when you guys are stocking up all of the ingredients into your bag. Working while doing some AFK stuff. I was doing that earlier. I was doing cooking. Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what, let me just let everyone know if I miss anything. Like now, if I miss anything, either you guys in the chat let me know now, or if you guys are watching this after the fact, let me know down in the comments below. I try to get as much as I can, but with so many different things that go into alchemy, it can get a little confusing and I will tend to forget about things. So just a little heads up, don't be alarmed, don't get angry, don't come at me in the comments talking about, oh, you're fucking dumb. Yes, there are things I will forget, so just keep that in mind, everyone. Bear with me. I am trying to go down everything I can possibly remember. There, that's a weight preset. No, let's see. Pets, we really don't have much of an option other than going for your generic life skill pets that can either be bought from the Pearl Shop or the more free method of using your central market to put a pre-order in. But the skill that we're mainly going for is the plus 20, or you're mainly going for the plus 5% alchemy experience skill that your pets have a chance of getting. And the other main skill is obviously the plus 1% life experience at tier 1 with the max of plus 5 at tier 5. Weight pets are great if you guys are struggling with your overall weight with the materials when you're doing your alchemy and or the elixirs after the fact. Isn't the mole pet for farming, though? Doesn't it give you a farming skill on it? That's like saying the hedgehog is used for alchemy at this point. Like, it's used... Yes and no. Like, you can use any pet that has any type of life skill and the alchemy skill, but mainly the pets that, if it does not have the life experience and or anything for alchemy, it's usually dead in the water. I want to say it has farming experience, But yeah, other things that you can do is probably durability reduction, maybe. But again, skills like that don't really help out when it comes to alchemy. They're mainly, tool related. For this one, like big ship related, trying to throw a pet on like that with your auto fishing and your big ship inventory weight increase will not help out with your alchemy. Yeah, so if your pet does have that 1% life experience, then yes, go ahead, use it, have as many as you can out. That's the type of pet that you're going to be going for. But if they don't have that skill there or the alchemy there, they're dead in the water. Don't worry about using it. You can fill the slot out with something else. But if you don't have the pet, then obviously, I mean, you can keep it out. But if you're trying to go with a full group, just make sure they all have life experience and or the alchemy experience. If you get them both, that's great, but it's a rare chance. I do have a guide on leveling up your pets and trying to tier them up and all that if you guys wanted to go check that out. Pets. Another thing. Let me see. Do I have... Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I can do. I think for the time being, let me get... There's one mount I need to be transporting over here for this explanation. We got to get that donkey over here. So we've gone down all of our gear. We've gone down the pets, we've gone down the crystal presets. Now we have to talk about the tools. When it comes to alchemy, it's not the normal tools like with the gathering or hunting that we use. Much like with cooking, we actually have to use tools that we have to either craft. We can get them from quests, we can get them from events, or we can buy them off the central market. Going into the life tools, go into alchemy and cooking. Get many things, reasons. Don't you worry, Moses. I'm here to answer any question that you need. Class is in session, bro. Anyway, take a look at all of the tools that we have. You can see alchemy, the alchemy tool. Intermediate is going to be the first tool that you'll probably start out with. They do give them for completing the milestones for your alchemy. The next one would be... I'd say the next one would be your advance. Your advance will start decreasing the alchemy time, so it will help you start doing your elixirs a lot faster. The Serendia ones will increase your time, but will have a higher durability. So take a look at them. Make sure you are not choosing the wrong one. Calpheon will have more. Then Land of the Morning Light, and the Supreme Alchemy tools are the best tools that you should be going for. So the Morning Light tools will have your highest durability, but will only decrease your alchemy time by 1 second, whereas your Supreme tool will reduce your alchemy time by 1 second, like the Morning Light tools, but does not have the increased durability like the Land of the Morning Light tools. When it comes to repairing the tools... Oh, hold on. Before I get into it. Tools can be made using any tool workshop. Go over here. The higher your tool workshop, the higher you have the higher tool that you can make. Your alchemy tool here being the first one, Balanos tool, then your intermediate, your Serendia, moving on to the advanced. Your advanced would be the best in slot that you can craft. I would avoid doing any of the other ones. Then if you guys are trying to do your longer alchemy sessions or your AFK sessions, or you just want to have that increased durability, the Land of the Morning Light. Heading over to the Land of the Morning Light, if you take any tool workshop, say this one, for example, you can make any of the Land of the Morning Light tools, which will have the higher durability. These will require more expensive materials, so keep that in mind. If you guys are out there gathering, just try to gather the materials that you need, or try to buy them, try to do a pre-order, but they can be expensive. Just keep that in mind. Yes, no problem, Dirty. I'm currently doing an alchemy guide. Fun times, fun times. As for the Supreme Alchemy tools, the Supreme Alchemy... Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, Supreme Alchemy tools can also be acquired from doing the dailies over here in Elton. If you do the dailies, you do get the Oxyder crystals. The Oxyder crystals can be turned in for the Supreme tools. Not to mention, doing any Dark Rift bosses around the world will give you an item called the Dark Greed. Okay. Dark Spirit's Greed. Dark Spirit Greed can be exchanged 15 for the Supreme Alchemy Tool 2. So if you guys are mob grinding, or you guys like to do the Rift bosses a lot, you can still turn those in for the Supreme tools to get started with your alchemy. And there's other ones too. Hold on. Certain events will allow you to turn in the currencies for any of the tools that you need. Like the last event that we had will allow you to exchange the tools, get your Supreme Alchemy using any of the little event seals that are currently ongoing. It will depend on the event, so check your event listings, make sure there's anything going on for it, or check your currency tab to make sure there's... I think there should be other ones. Let me double check. I never know anymore, and you can't be too sure. Also, doing the alchemy, the Imperial Alchemy turn-ins will allow you to exchange 100 of the seals for the Supreme Alchemy tool. One other thing, if you guys are wanting to do the Land of the Morning Light, the Land of the Morning Light tools can be exchanged using the sand coins too. I want to say, yeah. If you look, 100 will be exchanged for the cooking utensil, and over there at Dokpal, I want to say in Dalbo Village, should have the alchemy tool that you can exchange for the 100 sign coins. So if you guys are out there in the Land of the Morning Light doing your dailies, you can exchange your coins for that too. And that should be the tools. Let's go to Olvia. Let's go to Olvia, and I will show you guys the recipes and everything to get started with. Wait, is there anything else I'm missing? Oh yeah, I don't have a drift on this. I forgot, I don't have drift on this because it's an Imperial horse. God damn it. Yeah, let me know if there's anything that I have not touched on so far. Mentioned the workers, the fact that you have to go out there and manually gather for the alchemy ingredients. The fact that you can buy them off the central market. What else? What else am I missing? I've gone down the gear, the costumes, the pets, the crystal preset, the alchemy lightstone combinations. Oh, yes. I will get into that once we get over here. The class bonuses, yep. Which the Shai also has the the experience. There you go. The weight and experience. I've already brought up the fact that Olia here is the best place to do all of your alchemy. In my personal opinion, fight me in the comments if you guys want, but with all of the dailies that can be obtained out here and the chances of getting your alchemy materials, there's no better place. Just try to choose a house that is close enough to the storage if you need, or the Imperial Turn-In. Mine personally is around the corner. It's a little bit further away, but that's fine. I just chose it because I was kind of dumb, and now I don't need it. I don't have a reason to change it now. But in order to do any type of alchemy, you have to have a residence. So now that you have a residence, you have your tool, you have your gear and everything, let's go down one important key factor before getting started with any type of alchemy, before you choose any class or you decide to change your class, blah, blah, blah. Other than the inventory and obviously your weight limit, the Shai comes with a couple skills that will help out with your alchemy. Taking a look at the Shai skills, you can see it comes with the light bag. Light bag will increase your overall weight limit as you level up. Next, every class has your weight training, not just the Shai, so every other class does have it if you guys are trying to do it on your Musa, your wizard, doesn't really matter. What the Shai has for alchemy that makes the Shai shine for life scaling is the Joy of Alchemy. Joy of Alchemy will give you 300% combat experience when performing alchemy, and up to 5% experience for your alchemy whenever you level it up. So having those two skills alone, you should be able to tag any other character, do your alchemy on your Shai, not only level up your alchemy and your combat, but you can, in theory, level up any other tagged toon using just the alchemy experience. Not to mention the increased weight limit. So if you take a look at my Shai, I'm sitting at 2.2k weight limit. So doing the Shai on your alchemy is a good option, though it is not the only option. You can do it on any class. It doesn't really matter. Choose it on whichever one you decide is best, or whichever one you guys bought any type of weight items. But if you guys are still struggling on your weight, you have the weight that can be bought from the Pearl Shop. It will cost money. This is the inventory expansion, and then you have a whole entire section dedicated to weight. But it will cost money, actual real money, but it will increase your overall weight limit if you guys are hitting that limit and you're not even breaking a sweat with your alchemy. Now, getting started with alchemy, there are a couple recipes that I think you guys will really enjoy. They're relatively simple, and to be honest with you, you should be doing them anyway to get started with your alchemy. I'm talking about the pure powder reagent and the liquid reagent. These two little alchemy recipes alone can not only level you guys up to Guru, it will take a little bit longer, but they still can level you up. The materials can be obtained either using your workers or going out there and gathering them yourself. You can make a lot of money going out there and gathering them yourself, but they can be done at any level. Beginner 1 can do them, Arson can do them, any alt can do it without having to worry about the mastery, and they're extremely easy to do. I will go down the recipes real fast. Yes, I mentioned the herb vendor over there in Calphion, right next to... Oh, wait, hold on. Where is the other one? Where's the other one? I know the... If you guys need any type of materials, ingredients, anything like that, as a little summary, Materials can be bought over next to the storage manager here in Calphion. Yeah, the herb vendor. I can't remember where it's at. Is it over there in Oh man, the herb vendor. Because I know there is the vegetable over here. Okay, so vegetables over here. The herb vendor is what? Oh yeah, over here. Okay. So yeah, if you guys are needing any type of ingredients like the mushrooms, mushrooms can be bought right next to the Calphion storage keeper. Vegetables can be bought over here. It should be a flower vendor or something like that. I want to say over in this section over here, just look for the vegetable or the herb vendor. It will say herb vendor above the NPC's name. I can't remember what it actually looks like without traveling there. I do apologize, but yeah, if you guys need any materials, Calphion will have a lot of your... Okay, so the NPC is named Neves. Neve? Oh, figures, it will not show up. Oh, on the left side? So, like, over here? I want to say, like... Isn't it, like, right there? Yeah, like, over here in the alleyway. Okay, so the herb vendor that you guys are looking for should be over here in the alleyway. It should be, like, next to a little kid kneeling or something like that. You guys are looking for Neves, the herb vendor. The mushroom vendor is over here. And again, just to remind you guys, if you guys need purified water can be bought over here at the general vendor in the Sandgrain Bazaar. Let's repair this, and great. That's a great topic. You guys are absolutely right. We need to go down the repair tools. Now, before you guys even get started with your alchemy, if you guys have already gotten started with your alchemy and need to repair your tools, or you guys just don't like how many slots are being taken up with your tools and you already have one placed down in your house, the next option is to make them into the repair tool. Repair tools can be obtained from exchanging any of the respected tools to any of... If you see here, if you hover your mouse over the tool, it will give you any of the NPCs that will exchange it for the repair tool in the tooltip. So just check out which ones will be exchanged, and you should be able to exchange it. The Supreme tool is different, with needing Dalashian to exchange it into the repair tool, and the cooking has its own. The Land of the Morning Light has to be exchanged over there at the Land of the Morning Light blacksmith. They won't be exchanged anywhere on the mainland. But that's what you would do if you guys run into the situation of not being able to use your alchemy tools. You have to repair it. It stopped you in the middle of what you were doing. They don't weigh a lot. You can keep them in your inventory, and they only take up one slot and stack, so you can keep them in the storage to reduce the inventory slots that you're taking up with all of the individual tools. I'm gonna go ahead and repair it. It will take one tool to repair, and it will consume it. After you repair it, you should be able to take any little recipe. But now on to the recipes. Like I was saying, the best recipe to get started with is going to be the pure powder reagent. The pure powder reagent will require purified water, silver azalea, sugar, and one wild grass. Just one of each. Really simple. These can be bought from the ingredients, the material vendor, any cook, tavern, just any material vendor that will sell you ingredients for your cooking. The wild grass and silver azalea obviously can be gathered out there wherever you gather the wild herbs. They can be gathered alongside of the road. Doesn't really matter. Bear would be the best place to go and gather all of your herbs, where the purified water can be obtained water scooping using any bottles. The best bottle to use for your purified water would be the yellow grade. Other items can be used to make the purified water, like bags of muddy water. You can use cactus sap, but those are a little bit more expensive and will cut into the value of any elixir that you're trying to make. So I suggest just water scooping a local river and purifying it like that. Same goes for the clear liquid reagent. Same rules apply. The herbs can be gathered out there in bare alongside the robe, anywhere that you do any type of herb gathering. The salt can be bought from any material vendor, and same thing for the purified water. These can be done at any time, up to at any point, but if you guys are running out of the experience, you guys are running out of the time, you guys are taking too much time to power level, the next little recipe that I would tell you guys to do would be either the Sinner's Blood. Sinner's Blood is pretty easy, with only needing pig's blood, which can be obtained from either normally gathering or hunting. You can do the sniper hunting out there in the land of the morning light, which is a great way to get the pig's blood. Bloody tree knot, which can be obtained from lumberjacking any trees, or workers can get it passively, which I rely solely on my workers getting the bloody tree knot. Clear liquid reagent, obviously it's the next step up, so you will be using the clear liquid reagent that you've already made. Next, the powder flame. Powder flame can be obtained from getting the alchemy byproducts. Your workers can get them. You can get it from mining copper with a rare chance, but those are a lot easier to get. You can also buy any of these materials off the central market too, if you guys are just wanting to buy it and bam, go. The next blood is the clown's blood. Clown's blood is pretty good to make. The materials are easy to get if you guys like to do the rhino hunting out there in Narcion, or if you guys do normal hunting or normal rhino gathering out there in Medea with the rock rhinos trying to get the leather glaze. Huge shout out to that video if you guys have not watched that. Clear liquid reagent, more lumbering byproducts, the rare drops from lumbering. You can get these from lumbering any trees out there. And powder of darkness. Powder of darkness can be obtained by either exchanging the byproducts that we can get from alchemy, or the workers can get it from certain nodes, and we have a small chance of mining it from iron. Those are the two of the best bloods that I personally go for, because of the materials are easier to get. But if that is still not hitting right for you, another option would be going for your more specified blood, the higher tier bloods. Your higher tier bloods will require more materials, like, say, I'm gonna try to show you. Not Tyrant's Blood. Tyrant's Blood is a little bit more expensive. We'll do Wise Man. Wise Man Blood is a little easier to do, but can be a little bit more expensive, needing the trace. Now, with the unification on the fruits and the traces, it's a lot easier, so you can go for your Wise Man Blood now. You can do Tyrant's Blood if you guys want, with the traces being a little bit less, but I don't suggest doing the Tyrant's Blood. Tyrant's Blood is still higher valued than, say, the other ones. All right, so after you've done your blood, the blood's not hitting good, you need more experience now, it's time to move on to the oil. Oils are a little harder to make, needing fruit and a trace, or a harder to get material. We'll do, let's see, can I just sort it by oil? Hey, their search feature is working. Great little handy feature to do. Make sure you play around with these little options here to check out your recipes, and you can exit out, you can select them, mass batch production, create them. Fun times, Alchemy, fun times. Now, if you still need more experience, you need a power level, and just the blood is not doing it enough, you have all of the oils that you can make. The oils will require the higher, like, say, Tyrant's Blood, the Fruit of Nature, Old Tree Bark, which is a lot easier to get, and the Powder of Time, which is a lot easier to get. But these will be a lot harder if you guys are just starting out, if you guys don't have a worker empire set up or the funding to start buying everything off the central market. Fruits can be obtained from either gathering herbs, farming, or if you put a human worker with higher luck on any type of farming node, you can get the fruit bags that you can open for a chance of getting one of the fruit. See the farmer sack here. And if you place a human worker on any excavation node, you can get the archaeologist sack. These are a great way of getting all of the materials without having to really go out and get the materials. So, for example, take the stone chamber here. Stone chamber has a worker on the node trying to go for the trace of nature. Trace of nature is great for alchemy, and because it's a human worker over on this node, he has a chance of getting the sack, which will give me an added bonus of one other trace. So technically, I have a chance of getting 3 traces every cycle. That's something to keep in mind if you guys are trying to get the materials for your alchemy, your workers. If you are doing a farming node, try to put a human on it to have a higher chance at getting that sack. Or if it's the excavation node, same rules apply. Try to put a human on it to have a higher chance at getting that archaeologist sack for more materials back to do your alchemy. All right, that's the oils. Oils, it doesn't really matter which one you do. All the oils have the same amount of experience. So if you guys wanted to take a break and do Oil of Fortitude, same rules apply. Fruit of Nature, Clown's Blood, which is a lot cheaper. Oil of Regeneration, we'll take the Legendary Beast Blood, the Fruit of Nature, Red Tree Lump, Powder of Rift. The cheapest of all of the oils to go for, in my opinion, is going to have to be Oil of Fortitude. Oil of Fortitude is going to be the oil that you guys should go and power level. I will suggest that right now, taking a look at the Fruit of Nature. Fruit of Nature is a lot cheaper than, say, going for both the Fruit of Nature and the Legendary Beast Blood, say for the Oil of Regeneration. Same thing here, Tyrant's Blood and the Fruit of Nature, both of those together is more expensive than the little Clown's Blood at 14k over on NA. Your region will dictate the amount of materials that you have on the central market and the overall price. And not to mention, there we go, we got the sound working. There. But that will depend on if you guys can buy the resources in the central market, how many resources you have, blah, blah, blah. But I personally suggest going for the Oil of Fortitude to lessen the overall cost of materials that you're going to be using. Now, for those that are looking for trying to make money with your alchemy, money can be a little touchy subject. It can be a little touchy subject with having to invest a lot of time and effort or a lot of workers, a lot of money into the ingredients, but you have to have a huge stockpile of ingredients in order to actually make money, and or you have to have the very, very valuable crafting materials on hand, ready and waiting. A couple good couple good ones. I'm gonna start out at the very, very bottom of the list. The ones that I personally like to go for. That is, I guess, a lot easier to make. We're gonna go with the Elixir Fury. Elixir Fury is pretty easy. You can make it using the lion's blood. You can use bear blood, or you can use yak blood. Those 3 bloods can be gathered normally. They can be gathered using hunting. They can be gathered using sniper hunting. Getting that blood is a lot easier than a lot of the materials for the higher end alchemy recipes. The dwarf mushrooms can be bought over there in Calon. You can have a worker placed on a node to gather them, or you can go out and try to find them out there in the wild. Next, you have the ash sap. Ash sap, again, you can go out there, manually get it. You can go out and have a worker placed on the node to do it, or you can buy any of these materials off the central market with the purified water. Obviously, you guys know river water, purify it down, or you can buy it out there in the Sand Bazaar. But that's going to be the easiest one to start trying to make money with. It's not going to make you a couple billion right out of the gate, but it will start to pile up over the time. You'll start to experience start to get the experience, and hopefully once you're workers or you've gone out and gathered enough materials, you can start progressing on to the other little recipes. Next recipe, let's see, let's go down BDolytics. I can sort of tell what I like to do, what helps me out, trying to make money without having to go out and buy the materials. I'm not trying to do anything that will require me to buy said materials. We're not about that life today. Okay. So depending on the region, if you guys are on NA, another good elixir would be the Elixir of Training. Elixir of Training is relatively easy to make, only requiring the legendary beast blood, which is 71.5k here on NA. Again, check your region. Your region will flop on the recipes and which ones will make money here on NA. Training elixir will make a lot of money. It can make at least 277 mil per hour. So your next step up would be making them. These will require the legendary beast blood, like I said. Silver Azalea, the powder rift, which can be obtained from either manually gathering coal, I want to say. You can get these from your workers, or the trace bags from the worker empire. Pine sap, obviously, again, you can have your worker or you can manually gather it. You guys are noticing a trend here. Either your worker can be placed on the node, or you can go out and manually gather it. Now, with that being said, there are a couple recipes where you don't have the option of being able to either put a worker on it and get it, or B, in the very, very, very rare chance you don't have the option of going out and gathering for it, you'd either have to mob grind for it, or go for option C, buy it. In very, very rare occasions. Those very rare occasions will be if you guys are trying to make the oil of corruption. No, not the oil of corruption. Where is it? The corrupt oil of immortality. If you guys are trying to make that, the Toro Heart will require you to go out and mob grind, or you will have to buy it off the central market for 1.6 bill here on NA. Those are some of the resources that will require you to go out and actually mob grind for it. The Toro's Heart, Toro's Blood. Let's see. Burnt Remnants, you'll have to either do alchemy and get the rare drop for it, or you'll have to go out and gather, like actually manually gather Delosia in the bushes to have a chance of getting your Burnt Remnants. But those are 2 examples of some of the materials that you will not be able to go out and manually gather, or use your workers to gather it for you throughout the week. Moving on from the Elixir of Training, another good recipe that I like to do. Let's see, we've already gone down Fury, Training. Metal solvent. Metal solvent is pretty easy. It can get a little expensive with having to buy everything if you guys are trying to buy it. But another way to make a nice amount of money, and one of the go-to ways to make a nice amount of money, is the metal solvent. Metal solvent will take the clear liquid reagent, 2 trace of nature, 4 rough stone, and 3 of the melted iron, which these 2 here, the rough stone and the melted iron, can be obtained from mining out there in Pilgrim's Haven. The trace of savagery can be obtained from either, or I guess it's no longer trace of savagery. I have to change out all of my recipes, but the trace of nature can be obtained from mob grinding, your workers, gathering, the same thing, same rules apply, but the difference is the rough stone and the melted iron. But again, that's a good way to make a nice amount of money. Another way is or I guess not another way, but the best way without really having to go out of the way and sacrifice a lot, is the Spirit Perfume Elixir. Spirit Perfume Elixir here on NA is going to make you guys a lot of money. It will require a little bit of time getting the materials, but now with all of the changes and the fruits being able to gathered a lot easier, everything's been unified, so the stockpiling is a lot more. It will take 1 dead tree essence, 1 fruit of nature, 10 loopy tree sap, 10 powder of darkness, and 2 of any of the blue, violet, yellow, or sky blue flower that you can find out there in Kama Sylvia and the Land of the Morning Light. So this is going to be one of the best ways to make a decent amount of money, or one of the best ways to make money without having to get into the more advanced things, like, say, the elixir of sharp detection, where you're going to have the truffle mushroom, the white truffle mushroom to be exact, or say like the elixir of frenzies, or draft of frenzies, the drafts, the Vidir drafts, things like that. The Vidir drafts is a little bit more complicated. It will be more of an advanced elixir or I guess a craft to do, but I personally don't do it to make money. I do it for self-use. Alchemy is mainly to use your self-buffs. It's not really going to be a huge moneymaker like with a lot of the other life skills, but it can make money if you know what you're doing. It can make money if you guys are going over there on BDolytics to check it out. But I highly recommend using any type of resource that you possibly can to try to get back as much that you can for alchemy. Alchemy is one of the few life skills where you have to min-max it, or just be comfortable with wasting a lot of money. In order to power level, you have to spend money. In order to make money, a lot of times with alchemy, you'll have to lose money, which is unfortunate. But we're waiting for some type of update for alchemy. We're waiting for something to be done with alchemy. Until alchemy, like the Imperial Alchemy value can be put up, or say the value of the elixirs can be put up even more, anything to help out with it. Alchemy is down bad. Alchemy is not going to be making you as much money as, say, the other life skills if you guys are just starting out. Until you hit Guru, or you have your worker empire really finely tuned, I will tell you guys and give you guys a warning. It's going to be a costly thing to level up your alchemy. It's not going to be the funnest experience. It's not going to be the greatest journey, but it is worth it. When you do hit Guru, you can purify your own light stones without having to spend 20 mil on it. You can get all of your buffs without having to go onto the central market. And then, yes, now we can get on to the byproducts. The biggest thing that we have to talk about with alchemy, the whole reason why you guys are going to be doing alchemy in the first place. Okay, that's why I said it's not going to make you money like starting out. You'll have to spend a lot of time into it, a lot of effort, But when you guys do, when you guys have that chance of sitting back to reap the rewards, you will get the mysterious catalyst, or have a higher chance of getting the mysterious catalyst. The mysterious catalyst you can exchange for clear liquid reagent, powder of darkness, powder of flame, rift, earth, time, shining powder to make more alchemy stones if you guys are trying to go for your sharps, and or the 900 contribution or the plus 30 alchemy experience. But wait, don't turn it in just yet. Don't turn it in just yet. These are a great way of getting the clear liquid reagent. The clear liquid reagent is a great way of making money. The powder of darkness can make a decent amount of money on the central market. Take a look at whatever powder on your region is making a nice amount of money before you go ahead and exchange it for your experience or change it for the contribution. Until you hit master, your contribution is a great way. The contribution and the experience turn-in is a great way to level up. Once you hit master, you are hitting basically a stone wall with your byproducts. Don't bother with it. Your cooking byproducts you can get a lot easier, and you can turn in at 420. It was 427 contribution. It took me at least 400 to 500 byproducts to get one contribution point. So use them all up until master, and then after you hit master, start turning them into the clear liquid reagent or the powder of darkness, the powder flames. Just go by your region. Your region will dictate which ones you're going to be using, which one you're going to be exchanging for, and or it'll help you out with getting your other recipes that you need done. Unknown seed. Yeah, when it comes to alchemy, the rare drops that I was mentioning, the sturdy alchemy stones, your burnt remnants, the unknown seed, your memory fragments, those are what's really going to make you money with alchemy. The higher your mastery, the higher chances of getting those rare drops and the higher chances of making money. You can go from, say, doing 110 mil on your pure liquid reagent to an added 425 mil from that sturdy alchemy stone that you happen to get, and throw in a couple unknown seeds, which is 18 to 20 mil over on NA minimum. You can see where the money starts rolling in. So your main objective with your alchemy, before I end this whole alchemy session off, I'll end it off with, when it comes to alchemy, you're going to be going for your mastery. You want that 2k mastery. It's an obtainable thing if you have a lot of money, time invested into it, but that's going to be your end goal. The higher your mastery, the easier chances of getting your rare drops. Your rare drops will give you back more money than, say, the recipes alone, if you can get lucky enough with them. But that's where the mastery comes in. The clear liquid reagent is 50 mil per hour, 2k mastery, which increases to like 250 mil per hour with all of the rare drops and everything accounted for. So you can see, even just starting out with a little level 1 tune with the new family shared life skill that came out, throwing on all of the mastery gear, you can get a lot of your rare drops and start making money with being level 1. But your main goal for alchemy is to get the mastery, to get the rare drops, to help out earning money back from putting all of that money in for the materials needed for doing your power leveling. Like I said earlier, it will cost money to power level your alchemy if you haven't gone out there to manually grind everything yourself. If you don't have the time, you don't have the worker empire for it, it will cost money, and you will lose money. If you do have the materials, you will lose money trying to power level. That's just how alchemy is. They've made it a little bit easier. Well, they made it a lot easier in some regards to the money that we're wasting for power leveling, but just remember, it will be a costly endeavor to do. If you are wasting money on it, don't think you're doing something wrong. 9 times out of 10, you're not. It's just how alchemy is. But go for the rare drops. Go for that mastery. If you have any questions, let me know. If you guys found this helpful, like, share, subscribe, turn on all those notifications. Support the channel. It's great. It's fun here. We have a helpful community, and I think that should be everything. I think that covers everything that I could about alchemy. If there's anything else, let me know. Definitely let me know if I should cover that, and or if I should beat myself up after the fact. Yeah, alchemy's pretty fun. Alchemy's pretty fun if you guys are, like, paying attention to what you're doing. You guys have a little bit of time to go semi-AFK and all that good stuff. I forgot to talk about the donkey, because I know everyone likes that good old topic of the donkey. I need a map. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. This is a teaching class, man. This is a teaching class. Like, I have to stop if you guys are raising your hand, and I have to answer. No, it's a lot easier to answer the questions in real time than to hate myself later on after the fact, because, like, shit, I could have totally added that into the video, but I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, see how easy it is to get the traces and the fruits now? Like, there is no longer, oh, I have to panic on my workers not being able to get the traces or the fruits fast enough. Oh, okay, so, good topic to talk about. Good topic. I'm actually going to teleport to Velia to pull out the... Yeah, I could also do that, yeah. Nah, we'll do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Yeah, who cares? I'll edit it. I'll edit it. It's fine. You're right, Ula. You are absolutely right. We'll take the high road on it. Let's fucking take the high road on it. All right, let's go ahead and try to tap this up. I'm curious if it'll go. Oh, I'm curious on two things. One, can I buy the alchemy clothes? Hell yeah, Michael. I am glad I could help you out. I'm glad I helped. We're gonna try to YOLO something. No, they don't have any silver embroidered. Okay, so we're gonna try to YOLO this. I don't know how well this is gonna work out, but here we go. We'll end off the video with a nice little blooper at the end. All right, guys, I told you it was easy. I told you, just tap it, it goes. Watch me fail. Yeah. But I mean, come on, we knew that one. We knew it. That's just unlucky. Yeah, that's just really unlucky. Do I want to throw that at? No, I'm gonna throw that in my bag. I'm not gonna let the random riff draft have it. My ults aren't good enough for it. I need to throw these into my bag. Yeah, huh. I wasn't expecting that to go by so quickly. There has to be other things that I'm missing with our alchemy. Oh, yeah, there is something that I'm missing with our alchemy. I forgot to talk about the alchemy quests, the bonus quests that proc, and Dalashin. So, if you guys are trying to power level your alchemy, if you guys are just trying to level your alchemy in general, a daily quest that can be done If you go over to the quest log, go into your recurring, and or if you go to any Liana in any major town, she has a quest to do 50 cat. She has a quest for you to get 50 mysterious catalysts using alchemy. Doesn't matter which recipe, as long as you get the mysterious catalyst, go back, show it to her, and you should get either the 3 gold bars or the 3 Flamoros petals, which are used for the secret book of Florin. I forgot about buffs too. Can't get onto anything without the buffs. God damn it. I do have a quest up here just for that too. I did save a bonus quest for that. Okay, so that's the weekly quest. And then if you scroll down further, she has the daily quest that can be done. The daily quest will give you guys... There we go. The daily quest will give you the 30 traces, or 30 fruit of nature, an imperial trace box, which has a chance of giving... Well, it doesn't have a chance. It will give you 50 traces now that everything has been unified. 1 repair tool for the advanced alchemy tool, and some alchemy experience. These can be done once a day and will require you to make whatever oil that she says, or he says, whatever Liana is, but for me it's 100 oil of tranquility. Now, another thing to mention, continuing on with the quest, while you guys are doing alchemy, there is a small chance to proc a bonus quest. A bonus quest will have you make whatever blood they list, either Sinner blood, Clown blood, Legendary Beast blood, or Tyrant's blood, you know, whichever blood that they ask, but it will give you contribution experience, 500 Trace of Nature, and also the alchemy experience for turning it in, you know, completing it. So if you guys are out there doing your alchemy and you happen to get a bonus quest, don't panic. Don't panic. Rejoice. Use it. It will help you get the traces needed for any of your more advanced alchemy recipes. Now let's talk about buffs. Let's talk about the buffs that we can use for our alchemy. There's a couple of them. There's actually a couple of them. I'm gonna pull some out real fast. Where is my Tef shit? I only know this personally because of my Iron Man challenge, which I have been neglecting. It's not really much of an Iron Man when they kind of made it easier for me, you know? Like, they made it really easy for me, and it's, like, not appealing. I think that should be all the alchemy ones. Unless I'm missing anything. Specifically the alchemy food. I thought I had everything. Yep, I already got spongy. Processing, auto fishing, fishing. Already got tough. Gathering, worker. Okay, yeah. Cool, great. Okay, so there are a couple buffs that we can use for our alchemy, which obviously the staples are going to be your value pack, your Blessing of Kamasov, and the Secret Book of the Old Moon. Those are your pay-to-win subscription. You have to pay at least $40 US to get, and or they can be bought either from the central market and given out during events. Certain events will give them out. You have a lesser option of going into the loyalty shop and being able to pick up 1 day each, though I don't suggest getting it if you guys really need it. The option is there for you guys. But those are pay to win. Keep it in mind. Those will cost $40 US for, what is it, 40k pearls every month, just to maintain your Kamasov and all of that, to help your alchemy. Moving past the pay-to-win aspect of it, you have your seafood crons meal. Obviously, your seafood crons meal is the mainstay of any type of life skilling with plus 25 mastery. In our case, it's going to have the 100 weight limit and negative 0.6 seconds on our alchemy time with plus 10% life experience. That's going to be our mainstay. We have a lesser option here being the Tef bread. You have the green grade and the blue grade, which will reduce the alchemy time by 0.3 seconds each. The green grade will last 30 minutes, while the blue grade will last 60 minutes, which I suggest just doing your seafood crons meal to get back more for it. Not even do it, but if you guys can only get the Tef bread, then Tef bread it will be. Next, we have the Vidir drafts. The Vidir draft and the magical Vidir draft are great for having our 1 second reduced alchemy time, plus 20 life experience, and the plus 200 weight limit. That will last 30 minutes or 15 minutes for the regular Vidir draft, and if you guys have the magical elixir that can be obtained from your Black Spirit adventure, you can combine them to make your magical Vidir draft, which will last your 60 minutes. Next, you have your Laura's Warm Black Tea, which will give you another plus 30 life experience and 100 weight limit. I usually don't like popping these for my alchemy. I like to wait for my gathering sessions, but that is an idea. I'm the only one with Krogdillo donkey gear? I can't be the only one with Krogdillo donkey gear. I can't be. Nah. I have to set up my AFK Fisher back over there in Waves for us to continue with my donkey gear. I think I'm missing 2 parts, but I have to continue with that. Anyway, moving on. Continuing, we have the the Perfume of Swiftness. I'm getting tongue-tied over here. Perfume of Swiftness has plus 200 weight limit, plus 20% life experience, which is going to help out with our alchemy. That's mainly what we're going to be using it for. It is a little costly, being 8 mil over here on NA and only lasts 20 minutes, so I suggest using it when you're really, really trying to power level. Moving on, we have the Secret Book of Florin and the Giovan Grolin Support Scroll. Both of these are the exact same and will offer 100 mastery and plus 20% life experience for everything. You can get the Secret Book of Florin for doing your weekly Liana quest, and these can be obtained from the login bonuses, certain events. Keep an eye out for the Secret Book, or the Giovan Grolin Support Scroll can only be obtained from either graduating a seasoned character and or during certain events. They will hand them out, logging in, and or allowing us to take the currency tokens that we get for the events to turn it in. Now, there is one buff that I have to teleport for, so we'll touch on that once we get there. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the Mercenary Life Scroll. You do get one for logging in every day. You get the normal one that will give 50% life experience for 60 minutes. If you combine them using Simple Alchemy, 3 of them together, you can make the 150% life experience for the same amount of time. So the more you have, the more you can combine, and the more life experience you can get for it. Next is going to be the Life Experience Scroll plus 50%. These ones will be given out during events. These can be given out for logging in. These will be given out during the Black Spirit Adventure. These are given out like bags of Skittles. Once you pop them, you can't stop them, like a fucking Pringle. They're really easy to get. Like with the Life Experience Scroll, these are given out for certain Pearl packages and or during certain little events you can happen to get them. Another buff item that we can get. Let me see. Where are you? Where are you? Another one we can get is the Sealed Book of Life. Sealed Book of Life can be obtained either in the Pearl Shop for certain little packages, or can be obtained from certain events. So if you get them, hold on to them until you really want to grind out your life skills, but they will give you plus 50% life skilling for however long the day is in the title. But these will not stack with, say, your extra life experience scroll. So you can't use them for the plus 50% on both of them. Keep that in mind. Try not to do it. You'll waste them. Now for the other buffs, like the event buffs. Event buff items can be obtained during events. Some of them don't have expiration, so you can store them up in your storage. Some of them, like the Ellie's Magical Elixir that we can obtain for this event that's going on right now, or the event that was currently ongoing, these will only last for 14 days. So for me, I'd have to go ahead and pop that now, or I would lose it in the next 10 days. Other event buffs will be like hot times that are currently ongoing. Currently, we have a 50% alchemy life experience hot time going on, so there is that. Another buff that we can get. Let's head out to Velia. There's one more buff, and it will always change depending on the event and everything like that. All right. Depending on the event that's going on, depends on who you should go to, but usually a lot of times there's an event for a buff that we can go talk to an NPC and either exchange energy for, simply talk to. Most of us veterans know it as the Lara buff, but it will change depending on whichever NPC is giving it out. Sometimes Dalashian will be giving them out, sometimes it's Lara, sometimes they'll be in Heidel, sometimes they'll be in any major town, or in rare occasions they'll be in random places like the coast or Keplen. Keep an eye on whatever event that's ongoing, but there's usually some type of event buff that is ongoing. For this event that's ongoing right now, the event buff that we have is for -5 seconds on your alchemy time while giving plus 25 alchemy mastery. So a great way to double check to make sure there is either a life skilling event or anything like that going on is to open up your adventurer's board and go into the events and announcements. You can usually see right here, you can see double events, you have cooking buff, alchemy buff. It'll tell you where to go, what it gets, what it gives, the buff. All of that can be seen all in your adventurer log, your adventurer board. Your adventurer board is going to be your one-stop shop for everything and anything that you could possibly need for Black Desert in terms of either the forums, trying to get any type of information that you need on the game, and or the events that are ongoing, you know, just any of the updates, GM notes, all of it. Yeah. I think that's everything. Oh, like I have to go down the Imperial Alchemy. I have to go down that whole thing. Like I was talking about with how bad the turn-ins are. Come on, hurry up. Like I stated earlier, the Imperial turn-in The Imperial Turn-In is a little bit undervalued. I personally will not tell you guys to do your Imperial Alchemy unless you guys are trying to get the seals for it. But in terms of money, it's usually cutting into the crafting costs. You're running into your value. The most I see over on Videolytics is usually for your, if you're at Guru, the most I think you get, the most profit is at least 11k over here on NA with how the ingredients are valued. But when it comes to the Imperial Alchemy, you do have a daily delivery quantity limit that you have. It does apply for both cooking and alchemy, so you can't do one and then switch off and do the other one. You have to pick either one, which is why I will tell you to choose your food unless you guys are going for the artifacts needed or trying to get any of the seal rewards that you can get for the golden Imperial delivery seals. But it is dependent on your contribution. I have 214 delivery quantity here, and I have 428 contribution points. So the more contribution points you get, the more quantity that you can turn into the Imperial delivery every day. Your mastery will determine how much you get back for the Imperial delivery. So the higher your mastery, the higher value your master box, your guru box, your artisan boxes, whichever medicine box that you're going for, the value will increase when you go to turn it in. Distance will not increase the value. Making it in one place and transporting it to another place will not make you more money. Yeah, pretty much what you see is what you get. Whatever the value is for that medicine box is what you're going to be getting. So if you are making more money with your selling the ingredients on the central marketplace or just selling the actual elixir on the central marketplace, please continue doing that. It will 9 times out of 10 make you more money. Don't shoot yourself in the foot trying to convince yourself you will make more money with your Imperial Alchemy if you are, say, doing Guru. The Guru boxes are lackluster. You'll probably have a better time at the lower levels than at Guru. Guru, you'll mainly be trying to go for your more advanced alchemy recipes or just making your own self buffs. Like, there's really not much of an option after a certain point. They really need to rework alchemy. But let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys found it helpful, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, share it around, all that good YouTuber stuff. It was a great time. I want to say I covered everything. Please tell me I covered everything this time. Like, please tell me I covered everything. Like, I swear I did this time. I swear I'm not forgetting anything. Like, I can't remember, like, is there anything I'm missing? Thinking. I mean, do I need to go down Alchemy Stones, like how to make them, how to repair them? I mean, I already did repair them. Yeah, I don't think I have to do a repairing on them. I can't think. I can't remember. I know Ula would know more. I'm sitting here looking at all of my ingredients, like, what do I need to make a mention of? Like, what do I need to make a mention of that needs to be made mention of that is not, like, self-explanatory, like, oh, I don't know, say this is a alchemy ingredient. You gather it. That's it. That's not, there's nothing more to it. That's it. A duck nut. It's really gonna bug me. All right. Let me use the bathroom. Let me set up a queue, use the bathroom, and then we will figure out what we're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Like, I expected more from this. Like, I expected to have to add more to it. Okay, so I need my weight preset. Can I do the weight? Okay, thought it was gonna tell me, oh, you're weighed too much. Again. When you're doing everything you can to drop your weight because you know damn well you shouldn't be holding as many things as you possibly are, but you're doing it anyway. I need clang clang. Clang clang. Take off our alchemy clothes. Put on... yeah, that'll do. I'll do, donkey. That'll do. Let's make up some water and get ready to go. All right, guys. I'll be right back, everyone. While I'm gone, think of everything possible that I forgot so I can go ahead and make sure I have that shit recorded, ready, and waiting for you guys to edit down into a whole new alchemy guide for you. With all of that out of the way, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. All right, what did I miss? Was there anything I forgot to mention? Do-do-do-do. Got to get some more purified water. I should have took that stupidly on a daily. Damn it. Trying to think, what else can we do with alchemy? I don't know. What can I do? Got nothing worth my time. I need more purified water for more of the elixir fury. Do 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 do. Once she manages to get done this, I will go ahead and I'm thinking I will make. Let me see. I'm gonna switch off all of my my crystals into the experience ones. I'm gonna probably try to show you guys an example of power leveling. Yeah, I'll try to show you guys an example. Come on, hurry up. It's not going to take you all day. It probably will take you all day going by mass processing. Let me see. The only other thing that I could make a mention of is the... Okay, so what I can make a mention of is going to be our alts, the whole family shared life skilling, that whole aspect. When it comes to life skilling and having our family sharing all of our life skills, it does make it easier with our alchemy in terms of being able to actually craft up the things without having to need to level. But there is one downside when it comes to the whole family shared life skilling. If you guys are not prepared, if you guys have not invested the time and the effort into the gear. Now, when it comes to having your alts doing your alchemy, you will have to have the mastery. You're going to have the mastery regardless. Like, hold on. You're going to have the mastery on your alt if you want to get the most back from your alchemy. So if you have 3 tunes that are in a house or whatever, and they don't have, say, 1400 alchemy mastery, and your main does, you'll have to either move the gear from your main onto your alt, or take the loss and do the lesser alchemy, the less chance of getting any of those rare drops. You will have to have that gear on your alt, ready, waiting, and if you guys want the mastery, like, you'd have to have the gear ready and waiting so that you can just switch off and start doing your alchemy. But other than that, like, I feel as though, like, it's a good thing. The whole family shared life skilling is a great addition onto the game. It will help out with alchemy, especially if you do have your alt set in the mastery gear, like your main, or a little bit under your main, and wanted to do, say, the Imperial turn-in, or you wanted those rare drops, but you were not in the spot for your main to go ahead and do it, or you couldn't be bothered, your main was set for doing something else, or you sent your gear off to another alt, or whatever the situation may be. Like, it definitely helps out with it. It makes it a lot easier. It's just needing the gear for the mastery is a little time consuming, but just try to keep that in mind, everyone. If you guys are setting up your alts to capitalize on this whole alchemy event going on, if you're trying to power level your alchemy, make sure they have their gear that they need. Like for me, my alts will be starting to alternate through the silver embroidered, the +4 silver embroidered alchemist clothes, so I can still power level and not have to worry about my rare drops, the rare drop chance on my main. That's just one example, you know, or my one alt has the Logia gear. So that's another example that you can go ahead and take. Just different ways to utilize the family shared life skilling as much as you possibly can. The Liana's shared, the Liana's weekly quest and the daily quest should go ahead and be shared family. So if you were on one tune and picked it up, let's go ahead and demonstrate that real fast. We're gonna demonstrate it, or at least try to demonstrate it. I don't know how well this is gonna work out or not, but normally I want to say if you guys are on a different tune and you're not near Liana, you can switch off and be able to go ahead and take it. Let's find out. All right, so even if you're on an alt, you can go over and take your quests. You can even turn in the quests that you have on a different tune on a completely different tune, so you don't have to waste the time teleporting or running all the way there to turn it in. And now that everything is shared, no longer does the experience head over to whatever tune that you're turning it into, like this one. It will go and apply to the whole entire family. So going over here to Liana, as you can see, I'm on a different tune. We will take the Mysterious Catalyst. It's active right here. Well, not there. It's active right here. We'll switch off and go back to our main to check it out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Now that we are back, we can open up our quest log, go in all the way down, and as you can see, right here with the weekly, we have get the 50 alchemy byproducts and turn them into Liana. Got it from one tune, moved on to the other tune. So if you guys don't want to take the time out to run out to whatever town, whatever closest NPC that you need to go and get your dailies from or your weeklies, you can have another character turn them in. You can have another one accept it, whatever you want, have them do it, and have your other tune that you're currently using doing whatever life skill, whatever your alchemy is, or all that good stuff. All right, let's take... I don't know what I'm making right now. I just know I am taking the necessary ingredients for one of the pure, either pure powder or pure liquid. I'm not sure yet. Just in case, we will take both the salt and the sugar. Take off our crystals. Demonstrate all of that. Actually, do I want to do that? Do I want to? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Just to show you guys like the experience that we can get out here. Pop that again. Pop that. Pop that. We'll pop that one. Gia Van Grolen. Yeah, we might as well. We'll pop that one too. YOLO. Oh, and I forgot. I forgot. All right, let's see which one it is. Nope, it is clear powder. Or the pure powder. Oh no, I don't have enough? What did I miss? Oh, the purified water. Of course, of course. Yeah, my inventory is looking a little lackluster too. Alright, to give you guys an example, I'll show you the experience that we can get for power leveling our alchemy using the pure powder. As you can see, it's not a lot. It's 0.01% for usually 1 to 2 crafts. But being as I'm Guru 6, it's not that bad. It will take you a lot longer, but you're mainly only going for the rare drops. The rare drops, and I guess if you guys are wanting to use the actual reagent, you can sell the reagent. The reagent usually makes, what, on NA, 10k will make 110 mil. So, like Ula said, which I highly recommend you check out his channel, it should be, if you get a lot of the rare drops, like up to 250 mil and more for doing your alchemy. But that's a perfect way to show you guys with the pure powder reagent, having all of my buffs up, my lightstone combination, my crystal presets for the experience, not the mastery. We're going for experience on this one. All of my buffs up here, the event buff that's going on, and the alchemy hot time. Oh, and all my pets, obviously. So the more buffs that you throw on, the quicker you can power level. But it's just one of those things that you have to have a lot of the materials in order to really try to power level. Doing pure powder reagent should take you at least 50 hours from, or 20 hours from Master 20 to Guru. So it'll take you a little bit longer on the other one at the lower brackets, but if you're not trying to go for the experience, if you're not trying to do the power leveling, your pure powder and your pure liquid reagent is a great way of going for those rare drops and going for the byproducts needed. It may be low, it may be slow, but I just made 14 mil for this whole entire crafting session so far. Not mentioning any of the other rare drops, not mentioning any of the actual product that I'm out here making. So yeah, I really can't complain about it. And I think I'm not even using any of my alchemy stones. I have no reason to pop it. I don't have, or I have the max time reduction. Oh, and that's a one side note. While you guys are out here doing all of your crafts and all, hold on, what was I gonna say? Hold on. Let me think. Okay. So yeah, while you guys are out here doing your crafts, if you notice that whole timer down here, that alchemy reduction time that's on all of your gear, all of your buffs and everything, that's what's being reduced. That's what you can see down here. The lowest is 1 second, or 0.9. I guess it'll be. The bar's a little bugged. It won't go any lower than that. So there's no reason to go ahead and stack up any more alchemy reduction time after you've hit that 1 second. So if you hit 1 second and you don't need all of those other buffs to reduce the time, and you're not trying to go for the alchemy experience, then by all means don't use it. But it will not go below 0.9, so there's no reason to try to hope or try to break it or anything. And if anything, it's already broken. It's not reflecting the actual time that we're taking to do the whole entire craft cycle and start the next one. Da, 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 da. Hopefully this video is not going to be difficult to go ahead and jigsaw together. The last one got a little confusing at the end because I started remembering about other information than what I actually fucking put in there, and it was like information that was supposed to be like earlier on in the video. So I don't know if you guys noticed or even realized like it would skip from, say, Bear to over there and Pilgrims, from Pilgrims back to Bear to in the ocean to Pilgrims to back to Bear. I hope I make some good money today. I hope I do. Yeah, I don't think there's any other information that I can possibly go down. Like, the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, I've already touched on that. I've touched on that. I just feel like I'm missing more. I feel like I'm really missing more. I mean, well, we do got the fairies. The fairies don't really do much in terms of alchemy, but the fairy can go ahead and continuously buff you, keep your Vidir drafts going, your spirit perfumes, or if you guys are lucky enough, you could get the feathery steps. If you're lucky enough, you can get the feathery steps to reduce that weight penalty reduction up to at least 125%, but there's really no other real contributing factor for the fairy. So if you don't get the right skills, don't even worry about it. Yeah, for alchemy, if you're trying to level your alchemy, I suggested going with your silver embroidered. Your silver embroidered will have at +3, which I will tell you to go and do. Your +3 will have alchemy experience plus 20% with alchemy reduction up to 4 seconds. So start out with that. Once you start getting into the mastery, you want to start getting your rare drops. You hit 800 mastery, then you can start getting your trilogia. After your trilogia, you can start investing into either A, tapping up your logia, trying to go for pen, or investing into your tri-manos. After you get your tri-manos, your Tet Manos is going to be the last one that you're going to go for, your best in slot. Your Pen Manos is more of a meme at this point. It's, you're going for the lulls. You'll waste more money than what you actually can tap up, and you'll be waiting longer than what it'll take you to actually tap it up. So only worry about the Tet being your best in slot. Your silver embroidered, work up to your trilogia, then your tri-manos, and end off with your Tet manos. Yeah, that gear progression is for all of it. The clothes, the accessories. The accessories, you don't have this over embroidered, but when you're first starting out, you don't have anything. You can start out with your alchemist clothes that you get for hitting professional, get your +3 silver embroidered, start working on getting your +4. Once you hit your 800 mastery, get your trilogia, get all trilogia accessories. You should be getting the trilogia accessories at the beginning, okay? So here's the progression. Okay? Start out with getting all of your trilogia accessories out of the gate. Start out with getting them. That's going to help out with everything, anything you do, mastery, leveling, all of it. You're mainly going to be looking at the experience that you can get back for the accessories when you're first starting out. Get your alchemy clothes that you can get at either the professional, or you can either unlock getting professional alchemist or by going to the luxury vendor. From there, once you hit 800 master, oh wait, no, sorry. From there, you can start getting your +3 silver embroidered. After you get your +3 silver embroidered, while you're trying to get your 800 mastery, you can start trying to get your +4 silver embroidered. After you get your +4, or even if you don't want to go for the +4 and you want to bypass it, go for your trilogia clothes. Your trilogia clothes is going to be your first step into mastery. You can try to tap it up higher, or you can try to buy up higher to a tet or a pen. Those will equal out to, I want to say, over a tri-Manos clothes if you go that route. Or you can stick with your trilogia, go on to investing into getting your tri-Manos. Then, after you get your tri-Manos clothes, you can start getting all of the accessories. You want to get all tri-Manos accessories before you start working on getting your tets. After you get your accessories, then you can start working on getting your tet Manos clothes. Either you can buy it or you can try to tap it up. If you try to tap it up, I recommend having multiple clothes there to have different chances of trying to be lucky enough. The other option is you can go and buy it off the central market. The central market, it shouldn't be that expensive, with being around 5 to 6 bill for the clothes. After you get your tet clothes, then you can start working on getting all of your tet accessories. Your tet accessories are going to be the last ones that you get the best in slot, because pen is all a meme. Pen is all bragging rights. You'll spend more money than what it's worth. After you get all of your tet accessories, start working on getting your pen clothes. Your pen clothes can be bought. It's only 50 bill to 56 bill, and depends on your region. Each region has a different value, but work on getting your pen clothes and you should be set at your best in slot for whatever you're doing. That would be your gear progression. How you do it is up to you. If you want to buy it, buy it. If you want to tap it up, tap it up. I'm not going to tell you what's the best way. I'm not going to sit there and try to hold your hand or sugarcoat it. I will warn you, you will waste a lot of your money and you will break a lot of things if you're going to try to tap it. Or you could spend a lot of money in the central market. If you're trying to go for your pen, you'll be waiting, and you'll be waiting. But that's the gear progression for life skilling currently. I'll throw that in the video somewhere. I'll throw that after the gear. That's what I'll do. Yeah, after the gear, before the buffs, after I take the buffs from the end, move it over to the beginning. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. And I have to take the donkey. I do gotta get the donkey portion recorded. It'll be fine. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, we're gonna share some moments together. It's gonna be fucking amazing. see, what else did I possibly miss? That would have been a perfect time to talk about the guild quests. Yeah, one more quest that can be popped is the guild quest. Guild quest will normally have, if you open up your guild and go into the guild missions, normally it will have get X amount of byproducts and you can earn money back for it. You get guild points for it. It'll help out the guild. You'll earn money for doing the same thing, and you can collect the wage after you're done. But that's if you go and do the mission. But your guilds have to pop it. You just can't go to an NPC and unlock it. It's just one of those things. Yeah, it's a easy way to get 20 mil. Before, I don't know if it got buffed or anything like that, but back in the day, you can easily make 20 mil off of doing the same thing that you were currently doing. So if you're already having your alchemy queue set up and your guild pops your guild mission, you can just go ahead, continue doing what you're doing, get counted for it, and once you finally get done, collect your wage. And I do recommend collect your wage. Don't let it sit there. Don't forget about it. Once you get it done, collect it, because guild leaders will get mad. Okay? Collect your wage. Don't let your money sit there and collect dust. Besides, it's free money. And I'm pretty sure I emphasized the fact of don't try to enhance up to a splendid alchemy stone. I don't know if I have to say that one more time, but don't try to enhance it. It's not one of the stones that you should be going for early on out of the gate. If you guys are just learning about alchemy or life skilling or anything of the such, don't try to go for it. Don't try to be a fucking yeah, you know, yeah. Go ahead. I'll tell you to do it. Like Ula said, it's easy. It's real easy. Go ahead, do it. Just tap it. It goes. It's like a 0.004% chance of going. I think it's a 0.04% chance. Yeah, only a trillion. It's only a trillion. You know, that's why I tell you guys, stick with the sharp. The sharp is going to be your best in slot until you have the time invested to put the pre-order in, or you have the trillions to throw in to try to enhance it. Like, it's just one of those things. I'm not quite understanding how just merely mentioning the stone, like me merely mentioning a splendid, has people thinking that I am suggesting that's what you go for. Like, no, I mean, and I quote, start out with your sharp. Your sharp is what you're going to end off with before you start having to spend money and or trying your luck at enhancing. Like, I don't quite understand. Maybe my English is bad. Maybe my motherfucking English is bad, but the subtitles looked correct. And when I looked at the subtitles, it did reflect what I was saying, so I went with it. I was like, you know what, Google, this time you're spot on. You're spot on. You didn't try to make any fucking weird corrections, and my captions can actually be fucking read this time. Like, kudos. Oh, I know. I know. I had one comment, I think, on one of my underwater gathering videos, and I don't know if this commenter was genuinely like confused, genuinely just didn't know, or was looking for something else, but showing you guys how to get geared up for underwater gathering, the buffs and everything needed to get you started for underwater gathering. This man really asked me, or put into the comment, well, you didn't show us how to get there. You are in the middle of the goddamn ocean. I don't think I even bothered to show like the location, and if I did, it's a location on the map, okay? Now, I don't know if he was talking about I didn't show how to actually get there, or if it was the fact that I didn't show any locations. I was just going down how to gear, how to buff up and all that stuff, you know, going down everything needed for just getting started with underwater gathering, or it was or something else. Like I just don't know. So I legit commented, use a boat. I know it's a smart ass thing to fucking type, but I hit enter. I told that man to use a fucking boat. Because I don't know if he was like legit like trolling. I don't know if he wanted the actual legit locations of all of the coral in the game or anything like that. I just seen you did not show how to get there in a video teaching you how to get started doing anything before you even had time to get there. Like I said, I might have been a smartass. I might have been in the wrong here. But I really did get a comment like that, and that's literally how I responded. Like, I don't know how else to do it. Like, people get angry. People get so butthurt in the comments. Like, at some point, you just have to, like, start playing around with it. You have to start having fun with it. Yeah, that was something I have been thinking about all fucking day. Like, all day long, I've been thinking about that comment. Like, part of me wants to go and rewatch it. I want to make sure I either A, if I did go to a location, it was just on the map, and or it wasn't anything about the location. Like, showing you guys the drops and everything from the sea monster hunting and all that. People really expect you to go down the boat. Really expect you to go down the boat. How do you get the boat? Oh, well, there's a guide for that. There's a video for that. This is about killing the sea monsters. Well, you didn't show us a rotation. This wasn't a how to kill the most sea monsters, or this is the best sea monster hunting rotation. You know, comments like that, like, it really stick with me and make me really think about it. It's like, it's never the rude comments, it's never the really hurtful ones or anything like that. No, it's legit the ones that pertain to the video but don't really pertain to the video, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, hey guys, this is how you go ahead and level up your llama pet. Yeah, well, you didn't go down how you got the house. What? Wait, what? Like, yeah, the house that you're in. If you're gonna tell us a guide about how to level up your pet, you have to tell us how to get the house that you're standing in, that you're doing the guide in. Yeah, like, do I have to tell you how to install the fucking OS too? Like, damn, you had me go down how to log in. Like, I had to show you how to register your fucking email. At this point, do you want me to show you how to go down installing Windows fucking 11? Like, God, I don't know what to do. No, it's just those comments alone. Those comments will really stick with me, because it's always like, could I have worded it different? Could I have, like, recorded it different, showed something else, or is this person really fucking dumb? Like, are they just, did they swallow too many Tide Pods? Did they snort too many condoms? Like, I just don't know. But it'll always bug me. It'll always sit with me. Like that one comment. Like, are you talking about the locations or what? Are you talking about just like underwater gathering in general? Are you talking about like get a boat? Get a boat. Did you want me to tell you to swim? Did you want me to tell you get your little arm flippy floppies on, your life preserver and jump into the water? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Get to the water and fucking and swim. Get a strap sea turtles onto your feet. I don't know. Like, be more specific when you're like asking a question or something. Like, it'll always bug me. It'll always bug me. Like, shit, did I say it wrong? Nah, because a lot of times I will not even fucking reply. I'll ignore it. I'll ignore it. Because a lot of times what most people don't realize and or understand that YouTube themselves, not me, not anything that I do, like I have my own block word list that I don't like having, you know, coming in here talking about naughty pics and shit like that. No, we're not having that type of bot activity in the things, or people coming in and bringing up certain words, you know, shit like that. But YouTube themselves, I hate to break it to a lot of you fucking like keyboard warriors and angry people out there, but YouTube alone has their own words that they will block and limit from you. And I have to go out of my way to go into the comment section to see anything that is being held off, like to be held for review, and then I have to click in a whole separate fucking option just to reveal them. Like, I hate to break it to you guys, but whenever you guys like get all angry and keyboard warrior, the only time that it gets posted up to the public that everyone else can see, not just you, because fun fact, YouTube blocks the comment from everyone else's view but your own. But the only time that that comment is ever seen when they block it or anything like that is if I reply to it. If I even remember to reply to it, or if I happen to see it, or if I happen to think, shit, you know, who's being a dick today? Like, who's gonna really insult me on X, Y, and Z, or all of the fucking above, or just for fucking existing? Like, let's see today. Like, I have to go out of my way to do it. You guys can try to troll. You guys can try. But YouTube themselves are doing a really great job at preventing that dumb shit. Which I do appreciate. I do appreciate. Like, I remember back in the day, like, the fucking raunchy comments and shit, just the way people treated people in the comment section was just bad. Like, we still have it today. Don't get me wrong. It's not gone. It's just not as open, you know, not as prevalent. I'm over here ranting the rant, boys. It's that time again. Answer my fiance. Unfortunately, I don't think I made a lot of money today. Yep. Yeah, something about it just seems like it's just not getting lucky on the rare drops or something. I need you there so I can hurry up and pop you. Keep that buff going. Look at that. We are at 67.03 on just pure powder reagent. You can imagine if I had all of the materials to do the higher end recipes, like, that's making bank. Oh, let me see. Let me see for an example. Throw that in. Throw that in. I'm gonna take out... We're gonna make our Spirit Perfume Elixir. Dead Tree Essence. How many do I have? Do I even have any Dead Tree Essence? I got 300. It'll do for now. I'll do 3K. Fruit of Nature. Do 300. Dead Tree Essence. Dead Tree Essence. Yep, yep. Loopy Tree. Loopy Tree, I'm going to be cutting it close on. Yeah, Loopy Tree. Always. Loopy Loop. And then we'll take the blue. No, we'll take... we'll take the violet. We're taking violet. Violet. Perfume of... Or where are you? Where are you? Spirit Perfume. Spirit Perfume. Right here. 180. What are you guys valued at right now? Ouch. 1 mil. Yeah, that just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know. Spirit Perfume used to make a lot of money. Doesn't seem like... Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be making any type of money anymore. To be honest with you guys, I don't even know if I want to continue this. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Looking at the crafting cost and the crafting profit is just really, really bad. Is that Garmy? Oh man, was that Garmy? I think it was. I'm gonna assume it was. Garmy, I'm coming for you, bitch. Come on, girl. We going for Garmy. And watch, it's not even gonna be fucking Garmy. I have a feeling it's not even going to be Garmy, and I know it. I'm over here getting all excited, like, yeah, I'm gonna have a chance of going for that 20 bill. Never, ever, never will I won't. But we're gonna try it out anyway. Yay. Yeah, it is Garmy. Oh, wait. The reset didn't happen yet. Oh. Okay, never mind. I can't do Garmy. So stupid. And they changed it to where you can't even get the drops anymore. Like, can I still get the drops, or do I have to, like, legit turn in the quest now just to get the drops? Because depending on that, depends on if I'm even gonna bother staying here. Oh, not good. Not good. Heal up. Heal up. Yeah, I don't think I can. Which means I'm probably not even gonna bother sticking around here at Garmy. You are a little bit too close. I hate that change. I think I would have preferred it to if the boss spawned, you would have a chance at the loot, and then maybe like include the 3 fucking weekly, the 3 weekly quests that we can do. Maybe then it would be a lot better, but that's such a letdown. I don't even care about additional time. Like the time frame is fine. You can easily do that within like what, 1 day, 2 days. That's fine. It's just the fact that like I should at least get some type of chance. Although I didn't know you couldn't get it from the boss. Yeah, you can only get the stupid knowledge. Yeah, it's only a weekly fucking quest. You can get the knowledge and maybe a couple other quests or whatever, or not other quests, a couple little minor items, like I think it's usually like a black stone or like a cron, something minor. Yeah, gold bars or a scale, but usually it's not a lot. Every now and then I will actually get a boss drop, but every time I'm out there and I kill Garmy, it's just Garmy. You got the knowledge. It's like, thanks for acting like the fucking you got mail announcer on AOL. You got knowledge. All right, so spirit perfume is pretty low. Spirit. Where are you? Where are you, spirit? Where the fuck did you go? Oh, right here. Yeah. That's bad. Don't worry, guys. We are waiting for the market to normalize. We're waiting for the market to normalize. I keep being told that. Don't worry, don't panic. If you guys are noticing that on most of every recipe that you're going for, we just had our update. If you guys are watching well after the fact and the market has already stabilized and we're doing good, that's great. You guys are right. But if it doesn't and it still is down there in a month or two, just remember I told you so. I tried to give you guys the warning previously, but that's what I mean about how we are not making money with alchemy. Everything that we're doing, the value is dropping. Every update that comes out, the value gets dropped even more. So take a look at your region, see what recipe is worth making for you, the material cost. Take a look at BDolytics. It'll be in the description. It should be in the description. All of that good stuff. And you should make a little bit more money than what I'm doing. No, I'm sorry, but it's bad. The values of everything is going pretty much down. You do have certain elixirs like the blue grade elixirs that will make you some money. It's just a lot of the higher end resources or the higher end recipes are no longer the money makers. You're gonna have to do the lower end and try to make back the money with the massive procs or waiting for an event to come out and then I guess like flooding the market with, say, like the training events, flooded with the training elixir. If it's a gathering one, go for the gathering elixirs. You know, just try to plan it out accordingly to the events, your region, the supply and the demand, the values of everything before assuming that alchemy is not going to work for you or this region is doing better than that region, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's a lot of things that can change, and I personally can't tell you that you will be making billions on billions on billions just doing this or doing that, when, as you guys can see, the values of almost all of our elixirs are just straight plummeting. But again, the market will normalize. Everything will go back to how it was. Just wait around for it. If anything, do your elixir, stock them up, check the prices, and sell when the moment is right. But normally, I was told, don't panic. Don't think that just because the last month and a half the values have dropped, and with this whole family shared life skilling update, the values dropped even faster, even further. Don't panic. Don't you worry. Let's check. Let's go functional. Let's go by quantity. You can't make money from alchemy anymore. I know on EU it's really hard to make money with alchemy. You'd have to convert this over to this, use it with this to make with that, and then wait around to actually sell the elixir or whatever it is that you had to process it into, or all that dumb shit, just to be able to make money. NA is starting to get into that point. We're starting to get into where you are not really able to make the money that you used to be able to. Like, Amity is a little bit high. It's starting to go back down. But your lower end elixirs are starting to make more money. And the higher end is now coming down. Like, if you guys were originally used to making your sharp detection or elixir deep sea and other elixirs like that, double check the price. Double check to see if you guys are actually wasting the time and the money because of the value, the marketplace value that everyone is placing it under. Just keep an eye on it. Market tax is the most pointless tax in the game. The marketplace tax is only there just to make a life skiller's life harder. We honestly just need trash loot for life skills, fairy jokas, or buff to delivery. You're not wrong. We do need a buff on everything. That's why I keep harping about, like, we need life skilling to be fun again. Like, we need some type of motivation. Like, I'm sorry. The family shared life scaling is great. It's fun. It's convenient. But it doesn't really motivate me to do anything. You can't motivate me to make no money just because I can make no money on 10 tunes. You know, like, what's the point of that? Like, the current state of life skilling is pretty bad. It's pretty bad, okay? Now, I know this is going to be a bad take. Okay, this is going to be a really, really bad take on it and everything. But personally, I feel as though life skilling is in a bad place right now. Yeah, we did get our quality of life, the whole family shared life skilling, our alchemy fruits and our traces are now unified and all that. But still, the prices of our alchemy is going down. Like I just said, you cannot sit there and convince me that making no money on 10 tunes is the best thing that I can possibly be doing. Like, it's not fun. There's no motivating factor there. It'd be great if they worked on mastery. You know, if they, like Ula said, if they went ahead and buffed up our fairy powder, like gave us actual trash loot or something, and buffed our imperial delivery, anything to really make us money with life scaling, because compared to mob grinding, we're a fucking laughing stock. We are like homeless beggars asking for a fucking change jar because we need something to shake for our change later on in the day. It's really bad. It sucks. Like, we are a laughing stock of Pearl Abyss. Like, the whole gaming community is all making fun of us. Not one game out there can look at Black Desert and say, you know what, those people are really having fun with their life skilling. No, we hate it. We really fucking hate it. The class that we have that does like shine with our life skilling is so fucking hated that we regret even getting onto the class to do the thing that we regret the most. Like it's stupid. We need treasure. Yeah, you know, give us a treasure item for life skilling or something. Give us more of a motivation. You have to make it fun. I will always say, like, great, we have our ability to go and life skill with 10 other tunes, but if I'm not making money, how much fun is that? Is that really going to motivate me to go out there and make no money on 10 tunes? Like, alchemy is bad. Alchemy is really, really bad. Cooking is doing bad. Gathering is abysmal. Fishing, let's not even go down fishing. Fishing has been down since, like, what, 2018? Everyone's protesting about mob grinding, protesting about this, protesting about that, but yet life skilling is taking a backseat, and I can't say that Prolibus is all bad. They're not doing anything. They're not trying to fix shit, but it's like they are, but they aren't. Okay, it's like they are, but they aren't. We're getting our changes, but they are little changes here, major change there, but not the actual problem. Like, I could have ignored the whole family shared life skilling. I could have just sat there and continued leveling up all my alts and everything. But you know what will really make my time better while doing it? Buffing up our trash drops we get from life skilling, buffing up the money that we can make while we're out there life skilling. Not sharing it so I can do the same thing on nothing. That's not going to help me. That's not going to make me want to go ahead and waste my time with 4 tunes gathering water so I can make what a mob grinder does in 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Like, that's not fun. That's not fun. We need different changes. Like, we need more fun changes, not things that'll help you earn more money, that'll get you new money. Like, I get it. All us veteran players are dried, washed out. We don't have any more money that you want, and you want to go for the newer player. You want to try to attract the more generous crowd that will be more opposed to go ahead and spend their $50 on a fucking tent because they really think that'll change their fucking life. Like, make it fun. Just make life skilling fun. Make mastery matter. Make the drops worth it. Make the Imperial delivery worth the time. Like, I'm not even doing my Imperial Alchemy. Why? Because Imperial Alchemy fucking sucks. The drops or the rewards that I can get from my cooking, they fucking suck. I don't even bother doing that. I will just make my food. I will sell my food, and I will use the byproducts. I don't bother with alchemy other than trying to go for my guru alchemy for just the purifying. There is no real motivating factor to even touch my levels. Like, they announced Guru 100. Why even bother going for Guru 100? Oh, I'll get a reward later on down the line. A reward that's so lackluster that makes Guru 50 now feel like shit. I can hit 2k mastery without even hitting G50 on gathering. Why even bother? Why go any higher than what I'm already at? If I can hit my 2k mastery without even hitting G10, why G50? Why G100? Oh, well, you can get a reward later on. Ooh, yeah, probably 2% on my gathering item drop rate. 10% more rare items that'll drop, or a chance of having them drop, or maybe an added 5% on my quantity for the rare drops. Is that really worth it? I spent how long to get up to Guru? Then how long to get up to Guru 50? And you're gonna tell me, oh, hey, by the way, we're introducing Guru 100, and maybe we'll think about some rewards later on. You know, just hold on it. Here's our white paper. Buy our crypto. That's all it feels to me like. That Guru 100 is just a crypto rug pull. Here's my white paper. Here's what I'll try to convince you to give me all your fucking money, and then I will offer nothing in return. And we eat it up. Or we protest about mob grinding. Mob grinding. 25% of the game is like completely fucking broken. You have a whole entire community that doesn't get to enjoy it at all. But one class, doesn't matter which class, okay, it's usually one fucking class that is out there trying to make propaganda, trying to make posts, trying to make this or trying to make that over the whole entire like 25% of the community. Like, how many of us out there are life skilling that will never get any of the real changes or meaningful changes that we keep asking on the forums and the feedback, or this or that? We'll make a video here, we'll make a video there, we'll ask about it in the Discord, we'll talk to CM this or GM that or blah blah blah, and it's always mob grinding. It's always the other parts of the game that gets any type of rework, any type of love, while we're over here like trying to go for our pen. You guys thought the anvil system was going to help out with that shit? Oh, you thought that new hammer was gonna help you out with your life skilling? What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Like, all of these changes, I think so, Lovely. But hey, Lovely, how you doing? I'm over here ranting about our Black Desert community, and well, mainly it's mainly Pearl Abyss I'm ranting about. I'm ranting about the fact that like life skilling is left by the wayside and all that. Like, we get nothing. Our anvil that came out, the piety system. You guys have tried that piety system, right? You guys have seen the travesty it is for life skilling. I'm not talking about combat. No, we don't talk about combat here. We're solely talking about life skilling, our mastery accessories, all of that is not going to be touched by the anvil. Oh, well, it's okay. We got a new hammer. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Mob Grinders got a new hammer that can be sold for what, the bare minimum of 27 bill over here on NA, if you're that lucky. You know, we're getting a new class. Oh, no, that's probably a mob grinding class. And I can guarantee you, probably the next part of the Land of the Morning Light, as much as I loved the Land of the Morning Light, I absolutely loved the Land of the Morning Light, and I love this fucking hoodie because it's the Land of the Morning Light, we're probably going to get, like, screwed over in the life skilling aspect because of it. Life skill only class when everyone continues to protest about the whole Shai mob grinding aspect. You already know they're going to go ahead and they're going to do the exact opposite. You guys protested and complained about how you guys wanted the Shai to be able to 2v3 and go out and mob grind at the end game areas, and hey, congrats for everything that it was worth. You guys got a free, or not a free costume, but you guys got a costume. And fun fact, none of us content creators were even asked to go ahead and make a video about it or try it on or anything like that, like with every other class that gets a costume. The last 3 costumes that came out, we were asked if we wanted to go ahead and show it off and show people it, make a video, advertise for it and everything. But the Shai costume comes out, you know what the Shai got? Oh, a little advertisement on the fucking update, and that was it. That's all we got. I would have loved to go ahead and sit there and make a little showcase video about it, but we don't even have the chance of like going ahead and showing it off. No, we have to go out and buy it. We have to buy it like everyone else. That's what the Shai got. Everyone's mob grind this, mob grind that, and all of the problems that are coming out, all the problems that are still here is still being piled fuck up. That's why I don't care about mob grinding. It's life skilling gets thrown by the wayside. Life skilling is in a bad point. They can get better. Pearl Abyss can definitely get better if they go ahead and take the time to listen to some of the feedback and try to address any of it. Like, we still have not gotten our Liana's family shared tool bag, the trading. Our trading is still not in the game. Our trading is still not in game. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, our market is going to shit. Fishing still has not been rebuffed. Oh wait, it was. And then Land of the Morning Light came out, and now if you go to fish over there, they're only worth like 1k or 1 mil at the most. What are my thoughts on trains? Depends what kind of train. What's the best life skill for the moment? Hunting. Hunting is going to be the best life skill that you can possibly do. All the other life skills have been neglected and ignored. I'm more of the angry one. I can't remember. I think it was the green one, Jesper. Yeah, they've been left by the wayside. They're pretty down in terms of making money. The enjoyment's there. All the life skilling in Black Desert is fun. It can be fun. It can be immersive and all. It's just the money making aspect of it is down bad. You can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing, if you're willing to go ahead and spend actual money to Pearl Abyss. You can make decent money with life skilling. But keep in mind, you have to buy the Pearl lodgings. You have to buy the storage. You have to make sure that your worker empire is a pay-to-win empire, or you are barely scratching bare minimum. You're better off getting your mob grinding gear and mob grinding. You have to go over the fucking top with it. You can make a lot of money. I normally make like what, 2 to 3 bill when I go and turn in my trade crates. Like it's not bad. It's just you have to throw in a lot of money to it. Actual money to it. And yeah, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I am sorry. I'm just ranting and talking about the state of life skilling, just the overall. Close my door before my cat's trying to come in, which is angering the dog. Okay, I got both of them in here. Yeah, I'm just talking about the state of life skilling and how it is. And like I said, it's moving in the right direction. It could definitely get better, but for the most part, like little by little, they could work on more important updates, more bigger ones, like give us our trading back, you know, buff up our trading, buff up our fishing, just make it fun. You got to make it fun. I don't care about just the overall steps I'll have to take into leveling it up. I don't care about the complexity of any of that. I just want to be able to go ahead and have fun when I'm out there gathering. I want to have fun knowing the fact that I'm not out here wasting my time and wasting my effort, knowing that, oh, well, the last 2 hours that I was out here gathering will only make me at least 75 mil at the most if I'm not trying to do anything with any of the materials that I got. I'm trying to sell it all in the central marketplace. That's not fun. That's not fun. Like, the last 2 hours, I could have been mob grinding and I would have made 5 to 10 times more than that. It's not fun for me. You know, family shared life skilling is great. It makes it easy, but it's kind of like that, Nesh. It's kind of like that. Even it's a funny statement. It's like removing PvP, you know, because us life skillers are getting mad about herb gathering and being ganked and shit like that. It's just like that. Like, yeah, great. It'll help out our community, but in the overall grand scheme of things, like, it's not really doing anything, and if anything, it's only going to, like, it's a little bandage. It's a little here, stop that. Don't attack that other player. No, we need an actual legit fix. A legit fix. I don't care about PvP. I don't care about PvE. I know a lot of you guys are mob grinders. I know a lot of you guys are PvPers and everything. I'm just talking about the underrepresented part of the community, the life skillers. You know, us lifers, we don't really get to complain about shit. And if we do get to complain, or we do try to complain, we are told, go mob grind, noob. Get better gear. Not just by our community, but by Pearl Abyss themselves. I can't express like my example more so than the fact that, like, mob grinding got their anvil and what is it, a free Debo necklace. The Devourers, I got that whole anvil system. That anvil system works well with their Calon Stones. What did life skill get? The ability to share our frustrations with not making money on 12 tunes. Oh no, trading was removed. We got, well, there's that the Shai got a costume. Does that count? Oh, you're a farmer in real life? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, congrats. I like gardening. I wouldn't call myself a farmer. I'm more of a gardener. I like my flowers. I like my little potted plants and things like that. But yeah, the life skilling is immersive. It's not as immersive as the other games, like, say, New World, or hell, even your older games where you had to run to the areas to actually get things. Like, it can be immersive and all. The money that we can make, though, it really breaks that immersion. It really makes me, mob grinding and life skilling is like comparable to life skilling being poor and your mob grinding being middle class. Enhancers are more of your upper class, you know, the 1%, the ones that can really tap that shit and make that money. But as for us life skillers, we are at the bottom of the totem pole. Like, we are making less money than PvPers. How? I think my pet just shot out more money than what I made for 4 hours of doing gathering yesterday. So, life skilling is in a bad state. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Like, life skilling is still in a bad state. We need a lot of work. We need a lot of love, a lot of TLC. Just Pearl Abyss to come in here, put their arms around us, and tell us it'll be better. You know, just look for the sun, because now I'm looking to other games to fill my life skilling needs, because I can't get it here. I'm playing other games to go ahead and make money life skilling, because I can't make anything here, and every update that they come out is more for mob grinding and making you lean more towards mob grinding instead of just, okay, well, here's a little sprinkle for you. Our main focus is here. And then the next update would be our main focus is over here. You two get a little sprinkle there. Just something. Like, again, Pearl Abyss is doing great. They're doing fine. Like, they're not the fucking best company in the world that'll listen to every issue and they'll fix every problem, but they're not just ignoring it. They are trying to fix things. Like, let's not just bash them. This is not me trying to throw shade at Pearl Abyss and telling you to boycott or never do life skilling, turn to a mob grinder, hardy har. It's just, I'm just ranting. I'm just trying to express how I feel about the state of life skilling. And oh, and I will also point out, no matter what any content creator tells you, no matter what, if you're going to be doing life skilling in this game and you really want to want to do any sort of numbers, you'll have to put in more than $500 into the game. Argue with me all you want, get mad at me in the comments. The game is pay to win. Accept it. Don't play it. Play it. Swipe your card. Doesn't matter what you do. You'll have to put a lot of money in. Just if you want to do something with our life skills. Prolibus, hear me out. Change that. We shouldn't have to spend all this money just to be able to do a fraction of what mob grinders can do with the in-game things available to them. Just saying. I don't know. That's a bad take. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Give me all your comments, your opinions, your concerns, and all that good stuff. I'm done my ranting. I'm good on that now. It's a bit true. You had to sell one of your cows to afford the clothes to get your herbs faster. Yeah, exactly. Like, and then you have to spend at least $80 to get your fences. You have to spend $80 to get your fences. Like, what? Like, why? We are just so unrepresented here. And if we are represented, it's just so poorly viewed. I was doing the Elixir Fury. I was trying to get the Elixir Furies together. That's what I was trying to do. If you look in the Pearl shop, we have the ability to get the fences. Where are you? Should be Travel Aid Buildables. You have these fences that you can get over on NA. They are worth 1,200 pearls, but why do I have to do that? Why do I have to go out of my way to get all of these, to get more to get the contribution back, just to try to be on the same point of money making that mob grinding is? That's unfair. That's what I mean about it being unfair. Oh, you want an example? You want an example of the things that you have to spend real money on that you can't get by grinding. Oh, okay. Okay, let's talk about all the examples just for life skilling. Okay, just for life skilling. We're not going to talk about anything for mob grinding related, okay? Let's see. Let's go down this whole entire tab, shall we? The whole entire costume tab. That's for starters. I don't have to go down just the Treant Camouflage or the Desert or the Splat or the Dum-de-Dum or the Canape or the Pavilla or the Venicil, the Vanilla. I mean, I could go down the Agris. I could go down every one of those specifically, and the fact that we have to spend our actual hard-earned money for them instead of being able to grind it out, get the silver in the mob grinding, and then buy it on the central market. That's for one. That's for one, okay? Let's see. The fact that, oh, our fences, like I've already showed you guys, the fences that you have to go ahead and get 10 of those to get the 100 contribution back, just to be able to go and turn that into the, hopefully the chances of trying to get at least some of the money back that mob grinders do. That's for starters. Like, we can go down that. I mean, just saying. It's all in your travel aid. Just go through. It's in the Pearl shop. If you look right down here, the Pearl shop is a little icon. You need to buy things like bank space to get CP back, to have extra CP to get fences. Yeah, and you also have to have the storage little things that you can get too. Yeah, where is it? It should be function, inventory. Or no, not inventory, slot expansion. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. The sealed Clarence's bag, if you guys need the inventory space for your gathering and things like that. Oh, the crystal slots, if you guys wanted the other presets and things. Oh, yep. The artifacts, if you guys are trying to do all of your life skilling artifacts. Don't get me started on all of the things that we have to go out and pay for over mob grinding. You know, not the things that mob grinders are given out for free, like a free fucking costume. It doesn't matter if it comes with the weapon skin or not. Or not. All of them. Okay, for your Master 7 alchemy, you have no real option to go for the quickest cream. Your quickest is whichever recipe that you can make the easiest. If you want here, make the clown's blood. Make a ton of the clown's blood and you should be fine, or the sinner's blood. Sinner's blood, clown's blood, those are the easiest ones to make to power level. You can do those. You can do the oil of fortitude. Oil of fortitude is the cheaper of the group. You can do the pure powder and pure liquid reagent till your heart's content. And or I am making the elixir of fury, or at least I'm attempting to make the elixir of fury if I would get my head out my ass and actually start doing something. I need lion blood. I don't want to use troll blood. Troll blood's a lot. Oh no, 9 times out of 10, you are correct. When it comes to alchemy, you are correct. Alchemy is designed to have you lose money in order to try to start making money. It's not like with mob grinding. Yeah, the trunk that you can access, the bank that you can do all of your life skilling from the house. Yes, there's a lot of things in this game that we have to do over top of mob grinder. So yeah, no, we have an unfair gameplay experience when it comes to life skilling. I don't care who else wants to say it, who else wants to sit there and try to argue with me. Please jump down in the comments and try to shoot your shot, because I'm coming in with a goddamn cannon and I'm gonna wreck the whole entire shop. I don't care. We have an unfair gameplay experience that we have to go through just to enjoy a fraction of what mob grinding has to do, a fraction of what the rest of the game gets to experience. I have to go ahead and sell a fucking cow just to be able to have the farming costume to speed up my farming. And I know I'm going to get a lot of people like, oh, well, you don't have to spend money. It's not like Pearl Abyss is telling you that you have to spend the money. Granted, yes, they're not telling me that I have to go out of my way and I have to do all this. But at the same time, in the same notion, by telling me that my gameplay experience is going to be 25% of what everyone else has, and I'll have nowhere near the same amount of fun as everyone else is having by my own choice, because of like I chose to do life skilling, I chose to make items. That's kind of bullshit. Like, please no one tell me like there's no unfair advantage. What unfair advantages does mob grinding have, or blah blah blah? Like, it's stupid. I should not have to jump through hoops just to enjoy my life skilling. You know, I should be able to enjoy it right out the gate, and then if I wanted to go throw in money to be overpowered, then I should go ahead and be able to do that. But they have a lot of work to do. They need to start getting more updates worked on for life skilling that actually matter. I have to point that out, that it actually matters. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow. You are fucking amazing. Can you be attacked in your residence? No. No, you cannot be attacked in your residence. That I know of. But I would not be shocked or surprised, but if they did, I'm pretty sure a lot of the PvPers would go ahead and protest. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow. You are fucking amazing. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure they'd complain and there'd be a whole forum post about it. But from what I'm seeing is all about life skilling and which class has to have their mob grinding buffed because they need to be able to do it at the end, at end game, like things like that. Okay, here you go. I didn't know it was that loud. I rarely ever get to. It's never working, man. It's never working. Ula, like every time I go to like stream, none of my sound alerts are actually alerting. Like every fucking time. If you're a red player, you believe you can be attacked in your residence. I know, it always scares me too. I know the other video that I did, See what I mean? That's what I mean. Like, hold on. The raids did not work because I was on the other screen and I did not have my notifications on, because I used that one for mainly recording and, you know, just not having the whole UI up. That's why. But the sounds, normally the sounds are never working. The sounds are usually 9 times out of 10 never on. And I'm like, where are they? I'm always having to look over here like, oh yeah, they're going to be popping up, and they never do. Never fucking do. But hey, it's working now. It's working. I got the sound lower. You're not gonna die, Ula. I won't let you die, man. Yeah, I can't believe it went down a 20-minute rant on the state of life skilling. My point is, there's unpleasant things when it comes to mob grinding too. Life skilling has downsides. The pro is you're safe from griefing by other players. No, that is not true. That is not true, L2K. You are not... Okay, so when it comes to life skilling, how many pros are there, everyone? How many real pros are there? You make no money. You can get flagged on if you're out there gathering your trees or picking your herbs. You can get flagged on if you're out there sailing around, doing your bartering, fishing, all of that out in the open ocean. Let me see. You can be AFK. There you go. That's a pro. That's a pro, right? I can go AFK and I can make a little bit 10%. No, like maybe 10% of mob grinders. Like, that's a pro, right? Right? Another pro is I have to put in more than 150 bill just for one piece of my end game life skilling gear. I think that's a pro, right? Yes, people actually kill life skillers. Another pro of life skilling is whenever you do an AFK horse training loop, you can get murdered. Yeah, I'm. What other pros are there? What other pros are there? Let me see. My teleport map is tied to mob grinding. The compass is tied to mob grinding. I think those might be pros. Yeah, the compass and the map. There you go. Those are pros to life skilling. You can get the merchant ring. Remember, you can get the merchant ring from trade. No, hold on. I got it. There's one pro that mob grinding will never have over life skilling. The best thing that will ever have. You ready? Our mystical fish that we can get out there, and that title. Yeah, there you go. There, that's the pro. That's the pro to life skilling. The fact that we will spend 5 years to get a fucking title. See the point? See the issue here? See the state of life skilling that we're currently in? Like, there's more cons than pros. It used to be on par, like neck and neck. It used to be like, okay, well, my mob grinding or our life skilling sucks. It takes up a lot of energy, but every so often I can make a lot of money. To it just sucks. To we're better off mob grinding. See the progression there? It took you 6 months and plus 16 hours every day to get one fish for the title. And don't tell me, it was probably the Velia fish too, right? It's probably the Velia fish. Just want to point out that the hotspot fish is the hardest fish to get, and that's the one that you'll be spending a lot of your time to get. Yep, Velia one, the easiest one. The one that everyone and their mom will have. But trying to get the one that's been pecked by birds, that's the hardest one to get. Like that's our best thing about life skilling. That's our biggest pro. We get a chance of getting a fucking title that we probably will never get. Let's be real, we'll probably never get that title. Like, make life skilling fun again. Like, come on, Jay. I know you're listening. I know you're watching. Come on. Any of you CMs, I know you guys are in here. Like, talk to the big guys. Talk to the ones who are like developing life skilling or doing something with life skilling, anything. Just show us some love. Show us like we are not being thrown out by the wayside to please the newer players or the mob grinders, because the whole community at a whole is we're complaining, we're crying, we want more, and we are so unfairly treated. Like life skilling, all of life skilling in just the entirety, we're all unfairly treated. Pearl Abyss has been shitting on us for the last 8 years now. I've been playing this game since 2016, life skilling. And I think every year that has gone by, I have felt like Elmo every single update. Oh, they're gonna change life skilling to make it fun again. So why do I feel like Elmo with your elbow so far up my butt I can taste your fingernail polish? It's unrewarding. I love it. I love life skilling. It's fun for me. I enjoy it. It's all I do, but it's so unrewarding. I hate it. I hate myself. I hate logging into the game knowing that I'm going to waste my life doing nothing in the game. I guess they call it life skilling, but that's my experience, and no one's saying anything about it. No one really cares anything about it. No one at Pearl Abyss is saying anything. No one at Pearl Abyss is caring about it. It's all about the new money. It's all about getting the newer players in to pay for that $40 tent to make them feel like they're a fucking god out there mob grinding, or make a life skiller feel like they really have to go out and spend the $40 on a tent so they don't have to travel the hour to get to Valencia to do your stupid little... Stupid. It's stupid. I'm gonna stop ranting there. I'm done. No more ranting. All right, you guys heard everything that I have to say. I can go on. I can continue. But at this point, I'm like a fucking broken record. All right. That's like a good 40 minutes of me just talking about life skilling and Pearl Abyss and where we should be, where we're not at, and we're currently at. Like, it's bad. It's bad. It could have been a 5-minute video. Hey, life skilling's great. Here's the pros, here's the cons, here's what you should do, here's what you can't do, and or if you should be doing it. But no, it's a whole entire fucking long list of the problems, the woes, the issues, and the things that have to be changed, with the one little thing at the top. The family shared life skilling is great for money. And that bottom dollar. That's all. Oh, man. Okay, rant over. No more. We need to be back onto life skilling. We need to do what we do best here. Not complaining, not like sitting there talking about what we want and what we should be getting and what we're not getting. Okay, that's 100, not even a lot of, because I don't have a lot of the dwarf mushrooms and shit like that. So it's back on to the purified water. You get one more burnt. Was it? No, that's the one from earlier. Okay, let's take out... We'll do the other one this time. I'm going off the top of my head on this. I think salt. Yeah, everything that I have here, just the ability to do what I'm doing in my house. It's because I had to spend actual money to be able to do it. Our costume, you know, the way the house looks, the stupid furniture, oh, the storage, the container that goes with the storage, you know, the workers to get all of the materials so that I don't have to go out there and manually get it all the time anyway. Like, there's a lot that goes into it that you have to spend real money for. Like, oh, you thought that was bad? You thought that was bad? I have to spend another $10 in the game to get more. I think it's the last 2 workers I need for Velia to go and get 2 more workshops running for more money so I can make I'm gonna try to go for 4 billion with my crate trading, and that's not doing all of the same materials. I'm choosing single materials. I'm choosing, like, okay, you're gonna make copper, you're gonna make coal, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. It's just different little things with each one. Let's go over here to Napo because I do have another delivery. Yeah, told you. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Let me use the bathroom, get another drink, and we'll continue with our alchemy. I'll just go ahead and label this here, and I'll be right back, everyone. Don't miss me too much. All right, everyone, I am back. Had to turn on this AC. It got hot in here. All right, now that we are back. Gotten any rare drops yet? No. Fuck no, we haven't. Oh, we got Gem Polisher. Yeah, Gem Polisher, that's something, right? How many byproducts do I have? I might turn that into the actual, like, purified, or the pure liquid. Gotta go to Comma. Comma has everything I need. Not a lot. I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm only gonna hold off on that because I feel like I can get a little bit more if I do a whole entire alchemy session. How are you guys enjoying your week in Black Desert? You guys have been enjoying your life skilling? You guys having fun? Any good mastery taps? Any good mob grinding? Any good enhancing done in general? Or any good long-term life skilling goals you guys have set out for yourselves? I'm all ears. I'm all curious. We're just chilling around, playing with our alchemy. I will be posting up that whole rant that I did too. I will be posting it up because there's a lot of injustice that life skilling has to deal with. You're 7 energy away from getting max. Great Marty assistant quest line. Hell yeah. What's your energy at, KZ? Like the total amount. God damn. Like I wish I could get it. What is it, like 650? Or is it 700 that's the max now? Aha, 700. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I wish I could. I'm just... Maybe if life skilling was fun, maybe if the quests were a little bit more rewarding. I think my main concern is like the fact that unless I'm doing mob grinding, it feels like everything in this game is a waste of time. You know, I could be doing the questing and I feel like the rewards are not as good as, say, like if I spent that time mob grinding. I could be doing the life skilling, same thing. I could be trying to, I don't know, work on my worker empire, same thing. Just everything that I do in the game that does not involve mob grinding just seems to be so unrewarding and unmotivating. Like going for my max energy, doing the ecology and all that, it's just not fun. Like, okay, I'm getting the energy, but for what? For what am I getting the energy for? Like, at this point, no offense, but I could be making more money with 200 energy than with my 600 energy. I could be making more money with no energy than what I'd be doing with my max energy. You know, it's just everything in the game, if it does not involve mob grinding and mob grinding on certain classes, it's just, I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I should be playing another game that will reward me better for the time and the effort that I put into it. I'm a veteran. No, I'm a veteran player. I've been playing this game for 8 years now. And for those 8 years, like our anniversary event that we had, being a life skiller, like I can go ahead and post a clip up of that. You know, I probably will. But it's just, as a life skiller, I feel like Perlibus is spitting in our eye. You know, they're really pushing us away, and there's a lot of other games out there. Like the developers of Palworld said, there are other games to sit there and play. You know, just because you're taking a break from our game does not mean you hate the game. You know, there's other games. I can play New World of all things. I can play RuneScape. I can play EVE Online. I can go out there and play Fallout. You know, there's other games that I can play, and they're really making me not want to do it. No, Metal, I have not been grinding anything with this whole event because there's really no point in grinding to G50 for anything, to be honest with you. If you think going for the rank is great, look at the family fame. Look at your life fame here. My life fame took a dip by at least 1,000. No, the ranking. Ooh, yeah. Let's go down the rankings. The rankings aren't going to mean anything, or they don't mean anything now that the family shared life scaling came out. You know, this is just, it's sad. I don't really care for it. I have no motivation. They did not make it fun. It used to be fun. It used to be fun knowing that I had a chance of getting that rank. I had a chance of doing this. I had a chance of doing that. Now I don't. Now I don't have any chances of doing anything. It's not fun. And if I do get it, what's the fucking reward? What's the reward for it? Oh, well, you were given your life skill levels, so it's not like you had to really grind for it. Huh. Touche. Touche. Yeah, no, it's not fun. That's not fun. If you are a newer player and you're just trying to hit Guru, the events and everything are great for you. But as a veteran player, someone who spends more than just their learning period enjoying the game, we don't get anything from it. Mob grinding events we do. Other events we do. But in terms for life skilling, like, let's take a look at this little event that we have going on now. Let's take a look at it to give you an example, okay? Let's see what ongoing events that we have. We have life skilling. What do we get for it? Oh, we get 5-second reduction and plus 25 mastery. Oh, we get a free tool. Once. And that goes for both alchemy and cooking, okay? We get a free tool once. And we get those little bonuses. And then you look over here at your hot time. You got your combat, you got your skill, you got your item drop rate. The mini games are... Gathering is doing a little bit better with having their mini games and shit, but then you go over here, you got your PvP going on. You got your PvP, you got 2K crons, you got your outfits that I'm pretty sure can probably be listed. They could probably be listed. Oh, new hammer event that's going on. That's right, that's for mob grinding. Hell yeah, let's go with our enhancement material. Oh wait, no, that's for mob grinding. Okay, let's go with the new and returning player. Oh, you have to be a new and returning player, that's right. Okay, let's talk about... Oh wait, no. Part of me believes that I should have just taken a break from the game and got all of the rewards that they give out for returning players. You know, they gave out free combat shit. And then for us, where we have been working so fucking hard, we've been struggling, we've been trying to do this and trying to do that, spending billions of dollars or billions of silver trying to life skill, they gave out free horses. So if you sat there and you were like, yeah, this is a dream to get a dream horse, your dreams are just shattered one morning. Twice, sorry. Your dreams are shattered twice. The dream horses no longer have any type of significant value, like... Yeah, they have a silver value, but let's be real. Does that dine feel the same way when it was free than when you had to sit there and struggle for it? Nah. Oh, I hate to break it to you guys, but okay, so the only time that I play Black Desert is when I live stream. And I'm semi-AFK throughout the day. I will play other games. I will keep it up in the background, in my, minimized. But Black Desert anymore, after you get to a certain point with your life skills, it becomes just a glorified screensaver. It's something that you put in the background to eat away at your electricity. It's to fucking burn a hole in your wallet. That's all Black Desert becomes anymore. And I do take my little breaks. Like, I've put in 300 hours worth of Fallout 76 so far. 500 hours into Dwarf Fortress. I will play other games more so than I will put into here, and if there's an aspect about the game that they come out with, in terms of life skilling, that I enjoy, then I will sit there, I will try to play it for a little bit longer, but anymore nowadays, I just cannot be bothered to hate my life more and more trying to chop trees down to make 10% of what mob grinders make. Like, there's no point of it. Call it a hot take, call it a bad take, call it whatever you will. Get mad at me, get all butthurt, all upset. Oh, he's coming for my life skills and he doesn't even know what he's talking about. When you get up to that point, let me know. Come back, leave a comment, and tell me I got there. I'm at that point. Or you know what? Better off. If you're at that point, I just want you to leave a comment when this video goes live. Leave a comment telling me pineapple. If you leave pineapple in the comments below, I will know you're at that point. Not and you watch the whole video, but you're at that point in your career where you want them to make this aspect of the game fun. Just make life skilling fun. Or where's the other games at? Remember, pineapple. They could have boosted Imperial delivery prices during the event duration at least. Yeah, they could give us events for life skilling, like in terms of like money. I think the biggest problem is money, the lack of reward, the lack of motivation, the lack of incentive. We are not incentivized to do anything. There is no reason to go for Guru. There is no reason to try to get our 2K mastery. There's no reason to go for our pen close. There's no real reason to even go past Tet on most of our things. A lot of us will settle with our tri manos and call it a day. That's all that we're going to do. Why? Because there's no motivation to go higher. There's no need to go higher. Who cares about mastery when the mastery rewards are like so fucking low that I'm pretty sure my dead grandma is a lot higher than that. Sorry, but something has to be done. Something has to be changed. You know, give us events to increase the Imperial delivery. Give us some type of value increase or something to help keep us wanting to do the things that we're doing. Like, if you don't do that, then there's no real reason to keep us around. There's no real incentive for us to log in. Mob grinders be damned. Life skilling, if you guys are not motivated to really like log into the game, who's gonna make the buff items? Who's gonna make all the things that are in the central market? Who's gonna gather for it? That's a whole side of the game that I know. If you're out there mob grinding, do you really want to stop and make those elixirs, or would you rather be able to go on the central market and buy them? I know the value of everything has to be lower to make sure that mob grinders don't get mad and they can ensure that they're making the most money and staying out there and grinding longer and blah blah blah. But at what sacrifice? Everyone protests about this, bitches and complains about that, but at what sacrifice do we get? Why do they mean less now that the life skills are combined? What do you mean less now? Less now what, San? Da, 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 da. I don't think I even got any type of drops for this. Oh, fuck no. Nope. Not only is our recipe list full of recipes that don't do shit for us or will make us money or even a real need to bother with it, but the rare drops are so fucking bad that it's not even worth going for. I wish I can get one of these. I wish I can get one of the silver embroidered alchemist clothes so I can try to tap it up. Even though I know it's gonna fail, I at least want to try once. Maybe I can get lucky. Maybe today will be the day that I get my alchemist clothes. I doubt it, but seen braver men try. And I've seen lesser men get it. Alright, guys. Before I end this stream off, we're gonna try to go for our tap here. I don't know how well this is gonna work out or whatever, but we're gonna try it out. No pressure. No pressure at all. 8.35%. Let's get it. +5. +5. Tap it and it goes. Don't fail. Don't fail. Don't fail. Don't fail. Don't fail. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Fucking failed. Damn. Damn. That sucked. That's all right. That's all right. I literally just bought that outfit today to go ahead and do the lesson. I normally don't deal with the silver embroidered when it comes to my Shai. I normally just stick to my Manos. But I thought I'd try. I thought I'd go out of my way to sit there and see if I can't get lucky at least once. I have yet to get 1 + 5. Still to this day, I'm still gonna try. It's just like trying to go for the Dine and the other Dream Horses, even though that I'm pretty sure they'll probably give us out another free one. Like, still, you gotta try. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start getting this ended off here. It was great teaching you everything that I could and I did know about alchemy. I will get that edited down to post up. But before I do, I will be posting up that rant video that I did, that whole entire section. I made sure to record it. We're going to get it edited down, and I'm going to see if I can't get that up for us tonight. Tomorrow, I think I'll be online tomorrow. If not, I will let you guys know, but tomorrow we'll probably be on cooking. We'll do probably cooking, and then we'll go down processing the next day, so that, you know, now that the whole family shared life skilling is out, we're gonna make new guides for every single life skill, and, you know, we can do it live. You guys can ask questions, see little tips and tricks and all that good stuff, instead of just like asking in a comment and hoping I reply, and or hoping my reply is accurate enough to actually follow. So we'll get that all set out, we'll get that planned and go from there. But with everything out of the way, it was great having you all in here. I could not do this without you guys. Huge shout out to my channel members over there on YouTube. You guys help support the channel. You guys over there on Twitch, my Prime subbies, you guys are fucking amazing. You guys help support the channel over there. If you guys want to help support the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on all those notifications, share the video, like, comment. All of that stuff will help the channel grow. If you guys want to help the channel further, be sure to sub over there on Twitch using your Prime. It's free, it's easy, it's quick to do. And if you guys want to support the channel over there on YouTube, be sure to hit that member button. All that good stuff. With all of that out of the way, I enjoyed today. Today has been the best stream that we have done in a very, very, very long time. I could not do this without you guys. You guys make this fun for me, and I will see you guys tomorrow, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week, your day in Black Desert, and hopefully you guys can get some good pen tapping, mob grinding, life skilling, or any of the such done. I will see you guys tomorrow, everyone. Keep gathering out there.